is the story of Anthony Owusu-Ansah and his delivery business, Shark Express. What started as one man's dream is now a thriving same-day delivery business that serves hundreds of families. Through financing, mentorship, business networks, and market access, ABSA is helping businesses like Shark Express grow, create jobs, build futures, and deliver joy across Ghana. Behind Anthony's success isn't only hard work, it's having the right partner like ABSA. From funding to guidance, ABSA stands with entrepreneurs who dare to dream.
We see your story and we invite you to write it with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
You are listening to Citi 97.3 FM, the city's finest. Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
There can be no other 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to Citi. You're number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. Citi FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music. Talk. Inspiration. In perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
Thank you, Jesus. So sing along with us. Wasafuti niwo yeni Yesu yeah woman nabeji. You can stand to your feet. Oh, careful. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, man, nabe,
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise. This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Come on, help me now. Yeah, we here. We are the sheep of your pasture. Now, brother, wave your hands with us. Ankayen Sasaya Bawuchan. Come on, help us now. It's the mercy of God. It's the mercy of God. It's the mercy of God. It's the mercy of God.
6:31. This is 97.3 Citi FM. Starting the Citi Breakfast Show with a song. Bishop Steve Titilate. His own rendition of this powerful Presbyterian hymn of adoration. Head of thy church, shepherd of your flock. We need you to lead us. We need your guidance. We need your direction. It's a prayer that has been wrapped up in a song. And that's how we choose to start the City Breakfast Show today.
Yes, Lord.
The 16th day of the month of February. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. This is a song by a writer king who started out as a shepherd, so he knows what it means to be a shepherd. He preserves, he promotes, he protects, he provides. Have faith in the Lord for the rest of the year. He is able to do that which he has promised. And we're also going to use what we have to create what we want. It's called the seed principle. It's not just airtime to waste. It's an opportunity to engage, to inspire, to inform, and to transform. We call it the City Breakfast Show, and it's part of a network of things we do here on 97.3 Citi FM and also on Channel 1 Television, making radio more meaningful. My name is Bernard Avile, and we're starting off with business sense with Absa Bank. With Absa, you get more than just a bank. You get tailored banking and finance solutions like loans, credit card, and digital banking that helps you save, plan ahead, and take control of life's big and small moments. So whatever saying yes looks like for you, make it happen with Absa. Make 2026 the year of yes. We're going into the newspaper review segment with Fidelity Bank. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy amazing benefits like lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. It's time to switch and smile with Fidelity Bank. To learn more, contact us on 0800 003 355. You can tune to fidelitybank.com.gh or connect with us on social media at Fidelity Bank GH. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. You know, yesterday I went to a program, and I met a lady, and she said, I behave more like an Anglo man than Richie Sky. And I said, why? Because I told her where I was from. She said, yeah, you are very typical. I said, really? She says, because Richie Sky is always laughing and you are not. The thing worried me, but he said Richie Sky is always laughing. But he said, you are like a typical Anglo man.
No, you know, for if you wake up in the morning, yes, I'm not cool. Wait, vex. Wait, get my palm for around. Thank you. Wait, get Atiru. Thank you, chewing stick. Yeah. Where you do, and they go sing some songs more. Yeah.
I said I'm very Anglo, but you are not. Because you are always happy.
As they wear singlet. Yes. Then they go bath house. They go bath. They come.
The way you look at you. The way you look at you.
You see?
Especially the one who has multiple wives.
Allah.
If you are a child of the wrong woman, you can't ask him for school fees.
You see, you see.
You will unleash the frustration of the woman on your life.
It will be easy.
So he says you are not a typical.
Oh, that's a very great observation.
No, I was so disappointed.
Other people will not disagree.
The woman said no. You are different.
I'm different.
You are always happy.
Yeah, be so. For is always another way. That's a way. Good morning to all our brothers. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I love you all people.
Then came back. Where you go?
I balance more. You know. It's always if you don't balance, things don't go balance. Hey, banana come banana kajamu. Kwa asia le tiama. You never let Tameko go do ayo lega. Hey.
Charlie. Anyway, you know how to announce your own program. Let's start with the headlines. Caleb.
Daily,
where we left off.
Yes, daily graphic this morning. No more foreign funds for cocoa. No mineral will be exported without processing. This is President Mahama. Industry rallies behind 50% cocoa processing directive. Pushes import restrictions to protect local industry. Stop sharing explicit viral videos. This is the gender minister. And on the back page, 10-man has silenced Kotoko.
Let me take you to the Ghanaian Times this morning. At 39 General Assembly of the African Union, the president is talking press for reparatory justice. President John Dramani Mahama is asking African leaders. Also on the front page this morning, we are told executive chairman of Central Group urges Chinese investors to uphold ethics and strengthen Ghana-China trade ties. Also, a sad one here that says 3 dead, dozens injured in the eastern region following twin road crashes.
Daily Guide leads with post MPP primary reconciliation. Let's put personal grudges behind us. This is Dr. Baumé, and there's an image of the bent fuel tanker Sky just talked about with another truck. It says 3 dead in Nsawam Accra Highway fuel tanker explosion. Terrorists attack Ghanaian tomato traders in Burkina Faso. And on Russian tourist sex scandal, protect women, don't mock them. Shepherd Ali is speaking here.
And let me take you to the Ghanaian publisher for this morning. Baumia urges forgiveness ahead of 2028. Also, cocoa farmers blast Mahama over price cut, and police arrest cybercrime suspects at Def Traco. More on the story later.
So the New Independent, motorists brace for fuel hike amidst falling city, and Mahama unveils Accra reset as post-SDG blueprint for Africa.
The custodian says this morning, cocoa farmers in tears over NDC's massive betrayal. Also on the front page this morning, police foil organized cybercrime at Def Traco Estate. 2 nabbed, 10 victims rescued. And Africa Prosperity Network pushes for visa-free Africa at AU Summit. Asari Gabi Oshiridako is here on the front page together with some other top men within the continent.
Right. So the Republic Press, Bagbin calls on executive to release land for a new parliament house. Interpol permanently deletes red notice against Ken Ofriatta. Minorities calling for arrest of NDC members who invaded Tema Central National Health Insurance Office.
Let me take you to the news center. Big story, cocoa farmers fume and they are whipping, according to the paper. Anger boils as they demand price cut, reversal on or Akufo-Addo price restoration. Also on the front page this morning, Ghana to end raw mineral exports by 2030, quoting President John Dramani Mahama speaking in faraway Addis Ababa, and a Sankoma strategic solutions to cocoa crisis. Details you can find on page 8 of the newspaper.
The Herald this morning, dubious gold company cited in $17 million US scandal as 3 Ghanaian firms go evasive with Turkish $6.8 million US. And gender ministry dances around Russian pornography outrage, but tough talking some George Salmon's ambassador. And we are told that the women in the videos have broken their silence. Details are there. GPHA, Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority Union, declare red ware protest over 2026 salary talks deadlock.
Let me take you to the Informer. Big story, Oforiatta red alert removal. We are guided by law and evidence. This is coming in from the OSP. Also on the front page this morning, danger, drug consumption consumes senior high school students. Comes with a photograph of the Minister for Youth Development, George Opare-Addo.
Right.
Also, MPP NDC break bones over cocoa politics and election 2028. Baumia calls for unity, hard work. Says road ahead is tough.
Final one from me is the Inquisitor. Deletion of Ken's red notice. Franklin explodes as OSP states position. 1 year on, through Dr. Okra makes TCDA visible. Okay. Women issues are developmental issues. This is President Mahama.
Let me take you to the last newspaper, the last 2 newspapers I have this morning. The first one says is the Daily Democrat, says Africa must act now. The President John Dramani Mahama looking beautiful here on the front page and receiving what appears to be some ribbon or some crest of some kind on his shirt. Also on the front page, the President is saying we must speak with one voice on reparatory justice. And another issue here says women issues are developmental issues, according to President Mahama. If you go to the Ghanaian point, we must end dollar dependence in intra-African trade. Well, I said this so many years ago. President Mahama is talking here. And Lordina Mahama pledges expanded health education drive at Oflad Assembly. And the stories about the cocoa sector. Cocoa farmers want their money. Pay them. Penny Marking is telling government.
I'm going to give you a couple of headlines. First, with Channel 1 News Online. In Sawan tragedy, fuel tanker explosion exposes gaps in highway safety. This is from GTYA. CITAG has told its members to resume academic activities today, February 16. And then a few more headlines. Severe water shortage hits Nungwa following desalination plant closure. And then fire guts Aga text print factory in Ho. So another week, another fire. Wow. Now, 7 remanded in Accra for open defecation. That's a good one. And then excessive axle loads blamed for Takwa Agona and Kwanta road damage. This is the Deputy Minister Suhini speaking there. And then a couple of community stories. Young food traders call for redevelopment of their market. Mansu Dubia SHS face critical infrastructure deficit. Now, citynewsroom.com leads with the CITAG directive. Then there's one here. Accra gridlock costs 4.5 billion cedis a year, according to a report. The NCA is tightening rules for telcos, and they are asking for cut call rates to drop below 1%. Indeed, the NCA is also saying that SMS must be delivered in 5 seconds. These are new mobile service targets, and they're also ordering telcos to extend network coverage beyond district capitals. All those in this new NCA report. Still on citynewsroom.com, we're going to a couple more headlines for you. Court of Appeal quashes KNUST Visa's directive ordering lecturer to apologize. Meanwhile, Ghana cedi slides as import-driven dollar demand rises. MyJoyOnline.com is leading with no more excuses. NCA rolls out stricter mobile service standards. There's also a new price floor for petrol. Petrol up to 10 cedi 24 pesos. Diesel pegged at 11 cedis 34 pesos. Now, I'm going to do something very interesting today. So, you notice that if you go to the New York Times, their lead story is on China. And if you go to CTG, their lead story is on America. So, is there something I need to do? So, New York Times say, in Xi's purge of the military, a search for absolute loyalty. So, they are focused on Xi Jinping's supposed absolutism. Basically, they're saying he wants to control everything. But CTG this morning is also saying that this is the third shutdown in Trump's administration. They also focus on what is not working in America. So it looks like that's what is happening. And they also have another headline on U.S. Department of War. So it's very interesting how, of course, CGTN is a Chinese lead newspaper. It says government shutdown for third time in Trump's admin's second term.
Yeah, there's something known as cognitive warfare.
Well, and then the Americans too are focused on China. So that's
exactly.
All right. So where do you want to start from this morning?
Cocoa politics. Cocoa politics.
More cocoa.
A lot of discussions are happening on the front pages this morning. So I have 3 different newspapers. In fact, almost all the newspapers have, cocoa. But I want to detail just 3 major newspapers. So the first one you would find in the news center, which is cocoa farmers fume and they are weeping and anger is boiling. Elvis Dako reports that shockwaves continue to ripple through Ghana's cocoa heartland following what many farmers described as an unprecedented and painful mid-season cut in the producer price of cocoa beans. Now, across major cocoa growing regions, anger is simmering. Now, for the first time in living memory, farmers say they are witnessing a direct downward adjustment of what they earn per bag of cocoa within a season. Now, effective February 12, 2026, government reduced the price of a bag of cocoa from 3,625 to 2,587 Ghana cedis, a staggering loss of 1,038 Ghana cedis per bag, representing 28.6% cut. And they go on to quote a number of people, and they did a very fantastic analysis of what exactly the situation is. Now, if you go to the custodian newspaper, they are saying that the farmers are in tears. And somewhere in the story, the Cocoa Farmers Association, in the midst of the growing anger, the Ghana National Cocoa Farmers Association issued a measured but firm statement. There's a quote here that says, while we understand global market pressures, the sudden and steep reduction without adequate consultation or
transitional support is unacceptable. We demand an emergency reversal to the original October price, or at minimum a compensatory mechanism to cover the shortfall until the next main cocoa season. Now, if you go to the other newspaper for this morning,
it's on the processing, because I have one here before you come in. So the GNA has found some farmers who are okay, apparently. So Benjamin Akoto says Doma Central Cocoa farmers justify new producer price and demand structural reform. Cocoa farmers in Kwamisua and Wamho, cocoa growing communities in the Doma Central of Bono, have welcomed the new cocoa producer price, describing it as acceptable, but called on the government to strengthen the cocoa sector through strict structural reforms. According to the farmers, effective enforcement of the reforms will ensure timely payments and help farmers benefit fully from trends on the international market.
Meanwhile, the president is speaking. He says no more foreign funds for cocoa. No mineral will be exported without processing. This is Daily Graphic front page. Pakum Emmanuel Damali writes from Addis Ababa that the government has decided to stop foreign funding for cocoa purchases and instead use domestic funds to buy the crop. President John Dramani Mahama, who reiterated the cabinet decision taken last Wednesday, explained that the move was aimed at boosting local processing and economic growth. Speaking at the Accra Research Summit at a high-level side event at the 39th AU Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, last Saturday, President Mahama revealed that the nation had sufficient capacity to process 400,000 tons of cocoa beans locally, but current arrangements compel the shipment of beans abroad due to collateralization. And if you go to page 13, closely linked to that, industry rallies behind 50% cocoa processing directive, pushes import restrictions to protect local industry. So they are basically endorsing the call for more of our.
So, in fact, the GNA has a story that the CPC is welcoming 50% local processing directive, and Mr. Kwame Osei Griffiths, Deputy MD of operations of CPC, speaking on behalf of the managing director, described the decision as a bold and timely step towards deepening value addition within Ghana's cocoa sector. So, and he was speaking to the media as part of activities marking the 2026 National Chocolate Day, and said the directive was in line with government's renewed focus on processing raw materials locally.
Meanwhile, the minority leader in Parliament is promising butu later this week in Parliament. The story you find on page 5 of the Punch. Newspaper says the minority leader in Parliament and member of Parliament for the Futu constituency, Alexander Penyo Marking, has called on the government to immediately settle outstanding payments owed to cocoa farmers, insisting that producers are more concerned about receiving their earnings than policy explanations. Now, we turn to some other stories.
Yes, still in Parliament, Asante Achim North MP introduces bill to regulate campaign financing. So the Nakudedo Ajiman writes for page 18 of the Daily Graphic that the independent member of Parliament for Asante Achim North, Ohene Kwame Frimpong, has initiated a private member's bill to amend the Political Parties Act 2000, Act 574, to introduce a political campaign financing regime and to provide for related matters. The object of the bill was presented to the clerk to Parliament last Wednesday to regulate the sources of campaign funds to ensure transparency and legality.
Okay, so let's take you to some other stories. The cyberspace is receiving a lot of attention this morning. So if you go to the Custodian newspaper, for instance, they say that police foil organized cybercrime at Deaf Trasco Estate, actually. 2 nabbed and 10 victims rescued. If you go to page 2 of the Ghanaian Publisher, their version of the story talks about police arresting again cybercrime suspect at Deaf Trasco. Let me read that version. Now, the Ghana Police Service has arrested 2 suspected kidnappers and cyber fraud operators in a major intelligence-led operation at the Deaf Trasco Estate inside Tema Community 25. Now, the operation has led to the rescue of 10 victims and the recovery of several electronic devices. Now, the suspects identified as Robinson Endurance, can you imagine, and Derek Glory, these are very, very familiar names from some place, were arrested on February 2026 following actionable intelligence on the illegal detention and exploitation of victims for online fraud activities. Now, according to the situation report from the Okwe-Gono District Police Command, the operation was conducted on the instructions of Inspector General of Police Christian Tete.
Meanwhile, the NCA is giving new minimum service targets for telcos. The NCA, which is the National Communications Authority, has introduced new quality targets for mobile network operators, including a strict requirement that the SMS and MMS delivery time must not exceed 5 seconds. In a press statement dated Sunday, February 15, the regulator announced it has amended the quality of service key performance indicators for mobile telecommunication service in Ghana, describing the new standards as more stringent, measurable, and enforceable across all MMDAs. And they give some of the highlights to include the new messaging standards require operators to achieve a minimum SMS or MMS delivery success rate of 98%, while delivery time must not exceed 5 seconds. For voice service, the NCA has tightened call stability rules by reducing the maximum allowable call drop rate from less than or equal to 3% to less than or equal to 1%.
That's right.
It has also introduced a new mandatory call connection success rate, requiring that more than 95% of attempted calls must successfully connect in over 90% of operational cells within the MMDAs.
So the Gender Ministry dances around Russian pornography outrage. This is Herald newspapers angle. The Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection has come under mounting criticism for what observers describe as a cautious and evasive response to a scandal involving a Russian national who has been identified as Yasteslav, who allegedly recorded and distributed intimate videos of Ghanaian women without their consent. In a statement issued on Saturday, 14th February, the ministry said it had taken note of reports involving a foreign national who allegedly engaged in sexual activities with some Ghanaian women and recorded and circulated those acts without consent. However, the statement conspicuously failed to identify the individual as Russian, despite widely circulated videos showing a white foreign man believed to be Russian filming sexual encounters with this Ghanaian women. Now, we're told that the Ministry of Communications, Digital Technology and Innovation appears ready to bite, saying it has initiated processes to extradite a foreign national, a foreign national accused of secretly recording and distributing the intimate videos.
We heard the minister speak on the news this morning.
The position of the Russian constitution appears to suggest that they are not going to do that.
Well, we will have
language is may.
We have to do what we have to do here.
In the meantime, if you go to other stories related to extradition, Oforiatta red alert removal. We are guided by law and evidence. That story is in the Informer newspaper. The Office of the Special Prosecutor has rubbished the recent removal of former Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta's name from the Interpol red alert list, saying developments and circumstances have rendered such a decision useless and unnecessary. Of course, his lawyers hold an entirely different view. Meanwhile, the president. The president is talking about restorative justice, reparation, and all manner of things on the international front. Speaking in faraway Addis Ababa.
Right. And so, automobile dealers have announced a 15% reduction in vehicle prices.
Yay!
The automobile. The Automobile Dealers Union of Ghana, ADOG, has announced a 15% reduction in vehicle prices following the relative stability of the Ghana cedi against the US dollar and the abolition of COVID-19 levy. Ghana Travel Guide, in a statement issued in Accra on Sunday, February 15, 2026, the union said the price adjustment is in line with its earlier commitment to review vehicle prices downward once the exchange rate showed signs of stability. According to ADOG, the reduction reflects its long-standing promise that any meaningful stabilization of the exchange rate will translate into fairer vehicle pricing rather than excess profiteering.
Bernard, quickly, a sad story you find on page 3 of the Ghanaian Times talks about 3 dead, dozens injured in the eastern region. Meanwhile, we hear from another story that some Ghanaians have been caught up in.
I'll give you that, but let's do the accident one.
Okay, so this one's is actually by Norman Cooper and Stephanie Binkran, and they say that 2 separate road crashes in the eastern region on Saturday have left 3 people dead and more than 2 dozens injured, raising concerns over road safety and highway conditions. Now, in the first incident, a fuel tanker exploded at Okanta near Nsawim, killing 3 people. Now, the tanker carrying petroleum from Tema to Kumasi reportedly lost control at a section of the Accra-Suhum dual carriageway at Ntwaso around 4 a.m. Now, the explosion that resulted engulfed 6 vehicles and 4 motorbikes. Now, 2 charred bodies were recovered from the scene. And it goes on to provide further details, including what happened in the other.
For the fires. And so this one was a road collision and a fire. In Ho, there was also a market that caught fire. And it's called the Aga Agatex Print Factory in Ho. A major fire on Sunday broke out at the Agatex Print Factory in Ho Volta region. The GNFS confirmed in a Facebook post that the blaze had been brought under control following the coordination of efforts of firefighters. So that's another one. The massive plumes of smoke are shown in the video, but luckily the fire service got there in time to deal with this. Then we're told that in Burkina Faso, Ghanaians have been caught up in the issues there. Tomato traders from Ghana caught in terrorist attack in Burkina Faso. This is GNA. Says the Ministry of Interior has announced that a group of tomato traders from Ghana have been caught in a terrorist attack in Titao, Burkina Faso on Saturday, February 14. A statement signed by Muntaka Mohamed Mubarak, Minister for Interior and National Security, said the Ghana Embassy in Burkina Faso is liaising with officials of Burkina Faso to visit the attack site for details and identification of Ghanaians caught in the attack. There's a map of Burkina Faso shown, and Titao is close to the northern part. It's not far from Mali. Wow. Actually. So I don't know how far they were going with their products, whether they were sending it all through to...
No, I think then they must have been importing it from that
right. They were bringing it from that place. So Titao is close to the Mali border.
That's serious.
And we're told that the Ghanaians were caught up. So the minister may have to give us more details about this.
But a very sad one. Pregnant woman swept away in Accra downpour. Heavily pregnant woman is feared dead after she was swept away by the downpour of last Saturday in Accra. The downpour started at about 10:30 a.m. and continued until around 12:30 p.m. The unidentified woman was trying to cross a gutter near the large storm drain, which separates Nima from Accra New Town, when she slipped. Overpowered by the rushing water, young men nearby tried to rescue her, but the current was so strong that they risked being swept away too and had to let go the struggling woman who ended up in the main
I have a story
train.
that I feel we should highlight. So look at these. Look at these 7 killers. You see these 7 killers.
Yes.
AMA Sanitation Court has remanded 7 persons to prison custody for open defecation in parts of Accra after they failed to pay a fine of 50 penalty points, equivalent to 600 cedis. They are Samuel Ayikwe, Evans Derry, Chrissy Miller, Richard Quinton, Kofi, Seydou Aminu, Awuaba Michael, and Esquaku. An 8th offender, Rafael Ajete, who was also convicted for the same offense, paid the fine imposed by the court. Speaking after the court proceedings, Head of Public Affairs of AMA, Gilbert Niankra, said the environmental health officers arrested the offenders during a nighttime operation led by Head of the Environmental Health Department, Madam Florence Cook. He said the offenders... The arrests were made at Bubiashi, Jamestown, and Choco as the assembly intensified enforcement against unsanitary practices in the metropolis.
No, so man, if they're in prison, they're discussing what then there is what.
Look, if you go to many parts of our coastal line, Charlie, you are doing hop stop and is that how they call it? And jump.
The AMA say they have commenced 24-hour operations to ensure compliance with sanitation bylaws, adding that officers have sustained day and night monitoring to curb public nuisance and public health.
More fire. It is very important.
Let's spread the place.
Look at their faces.
All of famous.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Gugomi, at what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car? No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so. This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir. Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them. Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel? Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you. Hey, they make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside? I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small. Go! Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey, Andrea. Challenge these days, new level crown. Where did you pass?
Me, pass somewhere. I just switched for a better life. Hey. I switched for comfort. Look, your salary deserves better.
Switch?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
I switched my salary account to Fidelity Bank. Oh, okay. And that's my jackpot. I get higher loan amounts with lower interest rates, as well as personalized financial support. They gave me a loan to expand my side hustle, and the terms are just flexible.
Wow.
Your salary deserves better.
Oh, my salary deserves better, Pa. You see the way you are smiling wide? Yes, I will switch and smile wider. Your salary deserves better. Switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy lower interest rate, car and home loan, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. Switch and smile wider. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
If I believe with us, Fidelity. If I know I lay aside, Fidelity.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Nashi Kasisa is here with City Business News. Good morning, now.
Good morning, Bernard. Hello and welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, EcoBank and Valex Lease. I'm Nashi Kasisa. Coming up, Treasury bill auction oversubscribed by 25% as demand surge, and petroleum prices projected to go up from today. Also coming up, cocoa farmers threaten a boycott of farming practices, best practices, until government slashes salaries of cocoa board staff. Let's settle for the details of our stories now. Ghana's telecom operators must now keep all call drop rates below 1%, ensure that at least 95% call connection success, and deliver average 3G download speeds above 1 megabyte under sweeping new quality rules that take immediate effect. The directives announced by the National Communications Authority (NCA) significantly tighten long-standing quality of service key performance indicators for mobile network operators, replacing standards that have been in place since 2004. Here's more.
Under the revised framework, the maximum allowable call drop rate has been slashed from less than 3% to less than 1%, a move aimed at drastically improving call stability nationwide. In addition, telcos must now achieve a call connection success rate of more than 95%, with successful connections required in over 90% of operational cells within any metropolitan, municipal, and district assembly. For voice quality, the regulator has introduced a minimum average mean opinion score of greater than 3.0 for 2G services. On the data front, the changes are even more pronounced. The revised KPI mandate an average 3G data throughput exceeding 1 megabit per second, replacing the previous session-based threshold of 256 kilobits per second. Messaging services are also under tighter scrutiny. Operators must now guarantee a minimum 98% SMS or MMS delivery success rate, while delivering time must not exceed 5 seconds. Beyond performance metrics, the National Communications Authority has introduced expanded coverage obligations. Mobile operators are now mandatorily required to extend network coverage to all constituent towns within every metropolitan, municipal, and district assembly.
Emmanuel Opong filed that report. Moving on, demand for treasury bills continues to exceed the government's issuance target, with the latest figures from the Bank of Ghana showing that the auction attracted 22.67 billion Ghana cedis in bids against a target of 6.42 billion Ghana cedis, representing a 253% oversubscription. Against the backdrop of elevated liquidity conditions in the market, yields declined sharply across the curve. In an interview with City Business News, economic and fixed income analyst at DataBank said the continued drop in yields is not just because there is a lot of money in the system, but also because investors are bidding more competitively to secure all allocations.
there's increased liquidity in the markets driving this decline. Most likely, this liquidity is stemming from the easing contractionary policy by the central bank. So, with the supply of funds from investors far exceeding what the Treasury is actually demanding, a surplus is created in the markets. This surplus then gives the Treasury leverage or room to reject offers it considers too high. But interestingly, the speed of the decline is influenced by, should I say, the fear of missing out. Because investors faced with higher rejections tend to then lower their bids in the next auction, indirectly undercutting other investors who price their bids higher. This then accelerates the yield decline, and that is what we are witnessing.
Wilson Zilevo is an economic and fixed income analyst with DataBank. Now, some oil marketing companies have begun adjusting pump prices, with state-owned GOIL taking the lead. At GOIL stations, the regular price of petrol is now selling at 11 cedis 42 pesos per litre, up from the 10 cedis 99 pesos in the first pricing window of February. Diesel has also increased to 12 cedis 83 pesos per litre from the previous 12 cedis 55 pesos. Now, Super XP 95 is selling at 13 cedis 35 pesos per litre. Meanwhile, across 200 GOIL stations nationwide, discounted petrol is selling at 10 cedis 24 pesos per litre to reflect the NPA price floor for the second pricing window of February. Discounted diesel is now going for 12 cedis 53 pesos per litre compared to the previously 11 cedis 90 pesos. Now, amid the ongoing crisis in Ghana's cocoa sector, farmers are threatening to flout the best practices in cocoa farming until the government slashes the salaries of cocoa board staff. The farm gate price of cocoa was recently reduced by 28% from 3,625 Ghana cedis to 2,587 Ghana cedis per bag. Angry farmers lament that slashing the farm gate without a salary cut for cocoa board staff is unfair and exposes lack of commitment by government to tackle the liquidity challenges facing cocoa board. A cocoa farmer and a former president of the Fantiakwa Cooperative Union, Humphrey Yisi, has been speaking to Citi Business News on the issue.
If there is a financial crisis and the cocoa have to be reduced, because immediately reduce the cocoa price, that means you have reduced the farmer's income. If there is really a crisis, financial crisis within the cocoa board, the farmer alone should not suffer the consequence. Every worker within the cocoa sector, from the extension division to the CEO, CMC, all of them have to reduce their salary and allowances, because the farmers alone cannot. So he should take the same step to reduce the producer price. The same thing should happen to the workers, the CEOs, and the officials.
Humphrey Isi is a cocoa farmer and a former president of the Fantiakwa Cooperative Union. Now, Val Real Estate Ghana has launched a new mixed-use high-rise project in Accra known as Puna. The development, expected to become the second tallest tower in the capital when completed in July 2029, will comprise studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. The company says it remains committed to offering high-end living spaces to some buyers and investors who can take advantage of discounted prices available until Friday, February 20. Speaking to the media on the sidelines of the launch, co-founder and CEO of Val Real Estate Ghana, Alaa Zayed, said the project builds on the company's growing presence in Ghana and its track record of delivering projects ahead of schedule.
When we came to Accra, it's all about the commitment. It's all about how to change the city and making Accra better. Puna is located at Airport West in a very prime location. And also we are doing a lot of amenities. Like every project we add something new. So which has a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms. It's a mixed-use project, has a restaurant, mini market, a pharmacy, and gymnasium. Puna is the second tallest tower in Accra.
That was the co-founder and CEO of Val Real Estate Ghana, Alaa Zayed. For her part, the Deputy Minister for Works, Housing and Water Resources, Gisela Tete Agbotui, assured of stronger partnerships to help address the housing deficit and tackle the challenges confronting the sector.
First one is about partnerships, in the sense that government cannot provide all the housing alone. And so The real estate developers today really provide a significant amount of housing for the populace, and they also give a lot of choices with different target groups, with different markets. The second thing is government will do whatever is within our power to make these partnerships progressive.
You had the Deputy Minister of Works, Housing and Water Resources, Gisela Tete Agutui, speaking there. Now on the interbank market today, $1 is trading at 10 cedis 99 pesos, while the British pound is going for 15 cedis and the euro is going for 13 cedis 4 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, EcoBank and Valex Lease. I'm Nashika Caesar. Many thanks for your company. Do have a great business day.
Hey, do they want to sack you dry? Now, why shall I tin way? Engagement things and kwenye. Hey, sure. They even added washing machine, fridge, flat screen TV. 65 inches and so. How do they expect you to buy all these and still take care of your family? Oh, Kwame.
Mama. And how hukra? With Access Bank's Pick Now, Pay Later, we can get everything now in minutes and pay at 0% interest over the next 6 months. Eye koko kra.
Hey, sir.
Access Bank says faster is here. With a now digitized Pick Now, Pay Later, life's big moments are within reach. Just click, pick, approved in minutes. For more information, call our 24-hour contact center on 0800 00 4400. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
October 2021, I give my heart and make I know.
13 after 7, Caleb could have here just gone by. Now Shikasi has served as the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, brought to you by Access Bank. Access Bank is rewarding customers with their Rewards by Access, a loyalty program designed to add value to your everyday banking experience. Whether you are shopping, traveling, or handling business expenses, every transaction you make with your Access card brings you closer to exclusive benefits, premium privileges, and personalized rewards, all tailored to suit your lifestyle. Points and through card transactions can be redeemed seamlessly at any of our merchant partners nationwide, making your spending go even further. So use your Access card today and enjoy a rewarding banking experience only with Access Bank. Loyaltyrewards.ghana.accessbankplc.com is where to visit. 0800 004400 is the number to call toll free. For more details, Access Bank, more than banking. Edwin Kofi is here to serve you sports, and that's brought to you by Lesheho and Shell. As we step into this brand new year, Lesheho Ghana is thanking you for doing business with them last year. Now your loyalty means everything to them, and we're looking forward to working with you even more, supporting your goals, your dreams, your financial growth, and improving your lives with innovative financial solutions. So from all of us at Lesheho Ghana, we wish you a prosperous, fulfilling, and successful new year. Lesheho, let's improve life. It's filling after filling a Shell. Drivers all over Ghana, including Emmanuel, Collins, Bright, they've all already won free fuel just by trying the new and improved Shell fuels. And you could be next in our upcoming weekly draw. From now until 28th February, buy 300 Ghana cedis or more worth of the new and improved Shell fuels. Stand a chance to win big. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Even 1 year free fuel is up for grabs. What a feeling. Don't miss this opportunity. Visit the nearest Shell service station. Fill up for an opportunity to become one of our weekly winners. It's a promo that's regulated by the NLA on its Caritas lottery platform. Terms, conditions apply. New and improved shelf yours. Better by far. Ladies and gentlemen, the smoothest Edwin Kwakofi is here with Kickoff.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Good morning and welcome to Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show. It was the weekend of the Super Clash, and this happened.
And Adamu heads it, Kamara, and the Phobians have the opening goal at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Baba Adamu, an unlikely scorer, put the Phobians ahead. Here on 13 minutes, Asante Kotoko Hearts of Oak 1. It is Baba Adamu set the Phobian fans into wild celebrations under the scoreboard.
175 days since Accra Hearts of Oak's last win over Asante Kotoko in Kumasi. They picked up all 3 points at the Baba Yara Stadium. We'll bring you updates from that clash, including the games from the FA Cup as well. I am Edwin Kwakofi. Kickoff is powered by Shell Go Well, Western Union, Politangana, Elesheho. Let's improve life. Let's start off in the Ghana Premier League, and Accra Hearts of Oak stole the spotlight this weekend with a massive away win in the Super Clash, headlining an action-packed match day 22 of the Ghana Premier League. At a packed Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Hearts of Oak silenced their arch rivals by ending Kotoko's impressive home run in this fixture. Defender Baba Adamu grabbed the decisive goal in the 14th minute, rising above the defense to head home a well-delivered set piece from Martin Kakari. Hearts played most of the match with 10 men after Emmanuel Amankwa received an early red card, but goalkeeper Benjamin Asari produced a man-of-the-match performance to keep the Phobians in front. Here's what Hearts boss Masoud Didi Dramani said after the game.
Whatever we knew they were going to do, we steadied the team. We appreciated their strengths, and also we appreciated our strengths. And then we knew there were going to be moments where we would control the game. And I think we controlled the game right from the beginning until we had the goal. And then with this, we looked a bit destabilized when we had the red card. And then we needed to manage the situation in that moment. And at half time, we have that moment to structure in order to deal with the situation.
Now we saw the attacking intent from your team right from the word goal. The goal.
That was Hearts boss Masoud Didi Dramani. Now, interim Kotoko head coach Prince Owusu blamed the defeats on goalkeeping errors.
The boys did their best. They kept on fighting even to the end. But just a mistake from the goalkeeper cost us all this. So we put 2 men at the top and then 2 on the left and the right. We did that one. I think you didn't recognize it. We need to fight very, very hard before we can get that title ourselves. It's not easy. So it's just the mentality. In the beginning of this game, they were rushing to score, and it cost us. So I think we need to talk to them and work with them and see.
That was interim Kotoko head coach Prince Owusu. Now let's hear what one Heart of Oak fan had to say about the coach's tactics.
We've not been winning games and everybody is blaming the coach. Today I lay this victory down solely to the tactics of Coach Didi Dramani. You see, Heart of Oak is the most well-coached team in this GPL. And Didi Dramani for me is the best coach. Today Heart of Oak won the game solely because of Didi Dramani and nothing else. You see, we should give credit where it is due. If it has gone the other way around, trust me, everybody will be on the head of Didi Dramani. Today, Didi Dramani showed that when it comes to coaching, it comes to know he's second to none. Didi Dramani is the master of Ghana football in terms of coaching.
That was one happy Hearts of Oak fan speaking about Didi Dramani. Well, the result lifts Accra Hearts of Oak into third place on 39 points rather, while Kumasi Asante Kotoko dropped to fifth. In the other games of match day 22, BBNE Gold Stars beat Basake Holy Stars 3-0. The defending champions cruised to a comfortable home win with goals from Razak Sanu, Arthur Justice, and Kumi Atta. Mediama were held to a 1-1 draw by Diana in the top of the table clash. Mediama dropped vital points at home. Here's their head coach Ibrahim Tanko describing it as 2 crucial points lost.
The only thing I can say is we lose 2 points, very vital points. And how the game went yesterday, the game has to be suspended and then starts today. Definitely, we try our best, and then we had a penalty at the end, but unfortunately, we cannot make it. So we have to take it that way and then try to prepare for the next game. As you said, because we control the game and the whole time, and we score very good goal. And then the second, the goal, even I myself, I didn't see it because of the weather. But it's unfortunate that this is how it comes. We have to play this morning. Even the 22 minutes we played this morning, we had a chance. We have another penalty, but unfortunately, like I said, we have to prepare for our next games.
The thoughts of Mediama boss Ibrahim Tanko. Dreams FC, they lost 1-0 to Caroline United at home. Brecum Chelsea were 2-1 winners over Hearts of Lions. Hoho United and the same scoreline over Nations FC. Bechem United, they won 1-0 against Young Apostles. And Vision FC were 3-0 winners over 11 Wonders. The Mediama, they lead the table with 44 points after the weekend's games. Hearts of Oak in second on 39 points. Adriana FC in third on 37 points. BBNE Gold Stars on 36 points, with Kumasi Asante Kotoko on 35. Now, the Black Princesses have touched down in Accra after earning a 1-0 away victory over South Africa in the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. The Ghana secured a 3-2 aggregate win over South Africa to progress to the final qualifying round, where they are set to take on Uganda in May 2026. The assistant head coach of the side, Raymond Fenny, shared his thoughts on the team's arrival.
Very, 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 very impressive. We were so impressed with the way they play. You know, you will not be able to get everything excellent, but they played to instruction, and then we were so impressed, and we are happy that these girls has really proved that they have a long way to go as far as the competition is concerned. Well, in the 2 goals that we conceded, we lost focus a bit. The sacrificial aspect lacked a little, because with the sacrificial aspect, it's not taught during training sessions. It is a passion, and then the zeal of the player, and then because the shot that we're taking, somebody could have used a body to deflect the ball from going into it. But this time around, it was awesome over there in South Africa.
That was Black Princesses assistant coach Raymond Fenny. But for coach Charles Sampson, he says their main focus is the Under-20 World Cup.
Our goal is to go to the World Cup, and South Africa poses to be a challenge for us. So we are extremely happy that we could surpass them. So now we will have time to prepare and to look which one is our next opponent. The mood is unbelievable. You could see a lot of emotions, even to myself, just because the sort of challenges we had in this particular camp was huge. And to come out of that, to come and win here and to qualify for the next round is what we wanted. And so we are so happy.
That was Black Princesses coach Charles Simpson. Now let's move to England, where the 4th round of the Emirates FA Cup wrapped up over the weekend, with Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool and Chelsea among the headline winners. Let's start with the Gunners, who cruised to a 4-0 win over Wigan. Speaking after the game, head coach Mikel Arteta expressed satisfaction with his side's display.
Well, very happy, obviously, with the results and especially the performance, the way we started the game. You really want to show how much you want it. when you play against this kind of opposition in the cup, and we certainly had that attitude. And then I was a bit surprised with the level of cohesion and connections very early in the match, because when you make that many changes, that can be a part of the game that can be lacking, but certainly wasn't, and we scored some very, very good goals, and I'm very pleased with that.
That was Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta. Liverpool, they picked up a commanding win over Brighton, with head coach Arne Slot singling out Dominic Szoboszlai for special praise after the game.
I think there are a lot of very good to elite football players in the world, but I definitely agree with Mo that Dominic is one of them. When I said that, I maybe had to add, and you need to be able to run a lot if you play in the midfield of Liverpool. But I think what I meant was, as a number 10, you also need to produce goals. Now, he hasn't always played in the 10 position, but he is producing more and more goals. I think Dominic is a great example of the model we are using here at this club, and we sign young players from another league. In this situation, that was Leipzig, where he was already known for being a player that was really physical. But I think it's fair for me to say that the player that we brought in was already good, but where he is now, he's much, or at least better. I think much better than where he was 2.5 years ago. And
that was Liverpool boss Arne Slot. And finally, in Manchester City, they picked up a 2-0 win at home to Salford City. Let's hear from Pep Guardiola, who spoke about the demanding and congested fixture schedule.
Look, games every 3 days, the schedule, and you know, in the Premier League, if you lose a game, we are out, and yeah, so have been so demanding, especially for the lack of recovery. And now, but you know, players are back. Rodri is playing minutes. You know, is playing minutes and not a step back. Now we have a long week to do it, and you know, play step by step is coming back. Savio's when Savio will learn to make a.
That was Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola, and that's the latest in the world of sport. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff was powered by Shell Go Well, Western Union, Politangana, and Asheho. Let's improve life. I am Edwin Kwakofi. The City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avle continues.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solutions, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, let's go, let's go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, come to let's go. No matter your situation, come to let's go. Let's go, we improve your life. Let's go, let's go, let's go, hey mama. Let's go, we improve your life.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The Money Matters segment is brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
Welcome to the Money Matters segment with Petra. Being generous is a good thing, and helping family and friends matter. But if you help everyone without planning, you can end up struggling yourself. When every phone call feels like a request and every problem becomes yours to solve, your own plans start to suffer. Real generosity is easier when your money is well planned. That way, you can help others without stress or regret. Now this year, put your finances in order so giving does not leave you empty. At Petra, We help you plan your money properly so you can support others and still move your life forward. A financial advisor is standing by. Dial *447 *70# to speak to an advisor today. Let's do life together. Petra, achieve more.
The Money Matters segment was brought to you by Petra. Petra, achieve more.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
This season, get ready to meet the Blanksons.
Meet my lovely family. We can do that whilst I'm seated and eating.
A family where love is strong, secrets are deep, and mischief is a daily routine.
He will be here for days, and I only find out at a family dinner on the day that he arrives.
Just when you think you know them, the truth flips the script. Drama, humor, and unforgettable family moments.
Morning, family.
Everything in the kitchen is actually gone.
You know, in the UK, I work like a donkey. But here, I eat like a monkey.
A Channel 1 TV production, The Blanksons. Coming soon, only on Channel 1 TV.
Thirsty.
Dad, I'm sure he's gone.
Good morning.
I thought you were gone. The Blanksons.
The vibe is too much.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Why, baby? Hey, my say, and my boyfriend, I could see about *959# when the phone. So now we're really
Anita, I don't doggy park.
Oh, one so I could see us answer by number one. I am my now. And then there was so yummy show, Papa B. Now, me did toss a short, sexy dress. No, now, Mrs. Samiti. Now, me yummy nails. No, so come on. Oh, no. Me fa uba. Make a do some small 1-2 rounds. Be answer me doing her. Now, we cheer. Hey, Nana, so he for order. So, Chinese. And the wine, Papa B. And they mean this, I check. No.
Hey, Anita.
Nasani mia when you hear TV, bino. I also say sound. Not to prepared. Na me chilly esimu. I no go feel sweat like that. See fine girl.
Hey, Anita.
Jesus.
Baby, I will do no jinawa. Mr. Remember, dial *959#. Oh, iPhone na back to my. No one can say no.
Sister, next time Kati call no what? Dial *959# and I call 590mobile.com.gh. Not to be 590 mobile. Head down some.
When the world gathers for greatness, one name leads the way: Litina Travels. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the biggest global football event on the planet, happening in America, Canada, and Mexico. Join the Litina 2-in-1 experience, uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. Your Litina Travels package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flight, top-class hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. This is not just a trip, it's history in motion. It's football, it's opportunity, it's Litina Travels. The world is watching, the stakes have never been higher, and Litina Travels is your ticket to the global stage. Call 0244-260-789 today or visit Litina at Alisa Hotel Northridge and secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Litina Travels, your gateway to the 2026 Global Football Competition, happening in the USA, Canada, and Mexico, where football meets opportunity and Ghana shines on the world stage.
I used to stress about where to receive my approach sticker and always used to doubt whether my friend has really sent it.
So I asked a friend of mine and he said his wife used to have similar challenges until she decided to receive money transfers from CBG.
Well, I can relate because now I receive my money from CBG. It's so simple, fast and secure with no delays and no hidden fees. And I must say, life is now feeling good.
Stay connected to your loved ones no matter where they are. With Consolidated Bank Ghana's money transfer services, you can receive money quickly and securely from abroad, whether through MoneyGram, Western Union, PayAngel, Transfast, UnityLink, RIA, EaseRemit, Funes, TapTap Send, and TerraPay. Cash out your way any day with Consolidated Bank Ghana. Welcome to the good life. CBG, we stand with you.
We stand with you.
The world is changing fast, and the leaders who thrive will shape what comes next. What matters now is the ability to think clearly, act with purpose, and lead in complexity. For more than 20 years, Ashesi University has shaped leaders who do exactly that, combining character with rigorous real-world problem-solving. Our MBA and master's programs in intelligent computing systems and mechatronic engineering are designed for professionals who want their work to matter and their leadership to last. Remember, graduate and undergraduate admissions are ongoing. Visit ashesi.edu.gh to learn more.
Whether you're buying water from your favorite spot in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
When Ghana wakes, questions wake with her. Jobs, roads, power, water, policies that touch real lives. From the market woman to the boardroom, from the street to the state house. This is where the nation speaks. This is where leaders are held to account. The Citi Breakfast Show, the biggest morning show in Ghana. National conversations, real impact. The Citi Breakfast Show on 97.3 Citi FM.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of record radio. This is Citi 97.3.
Time check in the studio, 7:39 on the Citi Breakfast Show. Today is the 16th of February. I want to wish a few happy birthdays today. Happy birthday to Presbyter Cornelius Ebenezer Odate Lamai, aka CEO of Presby Church Ghana, La Bethel Presby, and to Dr. Patricia Amos, a lecturer, University of Winneba, coming in from Ni Ashite Ama. Happy 80th to my amazing dad, Mr. C.K. San, aka Batman, formerly of Snit Takradi. You are calling your father Batman. This is to say you've been an amazing father and we can't thank you more. May the Lord continue to bless and keep you healthy, and may He bless you abundantly for being a blessing to us. We are proud of our hero. From your children, Gordon San of Access Bank, from Kenston Sarr of Ankerville General Hospital, Clarice Wilson Sarr of First Atlantic Bank Takrady, and Abigail Sarr of Miltrack Ghana. Wow. So this is to Mr. C.K. Sarr, aka Batman. You got your father Batman. This man, pa. Another one coming. Okay, yeah, I think I just did that one. Happy birthday to my lovely, beautiful wife, Ellen Akusia Donko. Tell her Bubune Ewenam and I love her from Komla Abude. And all the birthday requests on this program are probably brought to you by MasterCard. It's the best way to pay and show love. You can insert, you can swipe, or you can tap for instant payments using your MasterCard. And a big shout to Accra Hearts of Oak for a stupendous victory against Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
That's right.
In Kumasi. A friend of mine who loves football went to the stadium and sent me a very troubling message.
Oh,
and,
what happened?
I don't want to
spend time on it.
No, I don't want to taint the victory with
a
negative story, but I just wanted to point this out. So this gentleman is a real soccer fan. It's Bernard. Over the weekend, I was in Kumasi. I decided to go and see the much anticipated match between Hearts of Oak and Asante Kotoko. Unfortunately, the experience was deeply disappointing and frankly unacceptable. During purchasing VIP tickets and arriving approximately 45 minutes before kickoff, there was not even standing room available. The so-called VIP stand was dangerously overcrowded, with no form of crowd control or seating discipline. This alone defeated the purpose of paying a premium for a VIP experience. The situation deteriorated further at the VIP entrance. The entry point was strewn with heaps of rubbish. Entry point of VIP, creating an immediate impression of neglect and poor event management. This is the first interaction guests have with the venue, and it failed spectacularly. At halftime, I was genuinely stunned to witness men openly urinating just outside the VIP stand in full public view. This was not hidden or discreet. It was blatant, unhygienic, and deeply embarrassing for a major national sporting event. One is forced to ask difficult but necessary questions. Is this the standard we have accepted? Is this how we define progress? Can we genuinely aspire to host a world-class sporting event when basic sanitation, crowd control, and dignity are ignored? Football is powerful as a unifying force and a national pride point. However, experiences like these undermine the sport, disrespect fans, and project a very poor image of our society. We must do better, because this is not merely about football, but about standards and the kind of future we want to build. I have attached the posts. And Sky.
Yes. I've seen the videos.
Charlie?
I'm sharing them on Twitter.
Outside the VIP.
How can you do that?
Sky, for me, I think that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. If VIP stand as rubbish at the entrance, no crowd control, no proper urinating point. Côte d'Ivoire just hosted AFCON 2 years ago. And Kumasi is our second largest stadium, if not our largest stadium. And if this is how House and Kotoko, our biggest game, this is how soccer fans will have such an experience. People pay premium to go and watch football. We are not doing well. I don't know whether it's the National Sports Authority or the people who manage the league, GFA, or whether it is the stadium management. Something ought to be done. Godfrey, please share the.
Oh, I'm happily sharing it.
Because we want people to see. I mean, look at the front. White ticket entry, VIP South. Baller, a fee. Egu stadium name.
Honorable Kofi Adams.
You know, we shouldn't. You see, we shouldn't allow. And look, I don't want to dampen the mood. Hearts have won. It's a great game. The match was good, but the experience of football. If football is to transform life, if football is going to reduce poverty, it must pay for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Families I must be able to send my kids to go and watch a Hearts of Folk match, where they know look. I took my kids to watch All Africa games at the University Stadium. We had good seating. It was a great experience. They remember it forever. Okay, I should be able to send my kids to go and watch a Hearts and Kotoko match, wearing their Hearts of Folk jerseys, pay good money, buy food at the stadium and eat, and they'll say, "Oh, daddy, our team has won or our team has lost, but we did well." They should be able to have that experience without going through this type of thing. Remember the last time the Black Stars played?
Talk about this.
And we haven't done anything to improve the experience. It's not right.
I'm tired of talking about it, so let's move on.
Don't write about it, don't talk.
I've done both. It doesn't work.
Blog podcast about do something. Don't leave.
What should you do again, Bernard?
Draw a cartoon. No, seriously. So the point of today is not to dampen.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to talk about it. You know,
and I feel like if the experience was better, the hype would have been better. More people would have gone. Right now, there are a lot of middle class people I know who want to watch these games. I have a lot of friends who are Hearts of Folk supporters who can pay VIP ticket to go with their whole family. But the experience, and you see, the reason we demarcate stadiums is for different classes. Football brings all of us together.
Yeah.
So you have Osu stand, you have Popular stand, you have VIP, you have VVIP. So we must manage the thing well. You get it? We are not saying only well people should go and watch football. But even the people at Popular stand, they deserve some dignity. Okay, and the Hearts Kotoko appeal is going down partly because the stadium experience is lower. So people don't want to go.
You know? Because you have a very new generation of audience who are used to a certain standard of hospitality. And by that, again, I repeat what you said. It's not about the wealth. It's about the experience.
Yeah.
And these people want to go to a place and be comfortable, use a washroom, go with their girlfriends, or go with their boyfriends, go with their kids, and just have a nice experience where they don't have to be thinking about anything else other than the football game they are watching, and grab a cool meal here, or then just go back home safely. So it's something that we don't seem to want to improve. We are simply still playing football for the sake of playing football. I don't want to.
Let me ask a question. How hard is it to say that we are okay? Should they give the stadium to a private person? Because see, Sky, you have 40,000 potential people. Look, Hearts and Kotoko sells itself. So
it hasn't sold itself for a very long time.
Yes, if you tell me, if you give, let's assume you give the Hearts and Kotoko franchise to somebody and say, this is the cost of Hearts and Kotoko match. Market it and promote people to go. Give some rights to commentary. You can make money because we like the two teams. You get it? You can start building social media anticipation for Hearts and Kotoko.
We're ahead of time.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't even know about this tournament until like Saturday or something. This match. Okay. Build anticipation towards it. Sell tickets properly ahead of time and manage the seating. Okay. Let the media wants to promote. Media give free promotion for Hearts and Kotoko. We promote it free. You shouldn't make a loss. So there's no reason why the stadiums should have refuse at the front of it. People should be urinating in the open, and there's no crowd control for people who have VVIP ticket to have a seat number. You get it? I think somebody is not taking responsibility.
The person knows himself.
We have to do something better about this. Such a big game.
The people know themselves.
Such a big game. Such a shame.
You
know. And you should watch the videos. You see, if you think I'm
crazy, yeah.
Caleb, share the videos.
I've shared 2 of the videos
in front of the VIP outside. There's refuse there. How? Then people are urinating in some gutter. In 2026.
What is this?
Charlie, it's not. Even Division 2 teams in certain countries, when they go and watch a game, I mean, you go and watch a match, it's better. Because see, this one is beyond just GFA. This is standards of a country for crowd management. The local police, the authorities must work together, because in the countries that we all go to sometimes learn from, when there's a football match, it's not just the English FA. The local authorities are they are like, this is you have 40,000 people in a space. We can't allow you to use football standards.
The councils are.
You understand? It is a local government issue.
Yeah.
So whether it's the Kumasi Security Rexec or the somebody has to submit a plan for crowd control. The police have to vet it. There has to be some responsibility. But in Ghana, we do. Yet you see, we are not advancing because we are not. There's no consequence for mediocrity. You get it? It's a shame that you have such a big game and it's so poorly managed in terms of crowd control, in terms of standards of cleanliness. And it's we've become used to doing things biala.
In the end,
it's wrong.
In the end, it's simply we've reduced all this to the pitch is green, so
and they played a good match.
Yeah, that's what we are interested in. The pitch is green, and the football was nice. Let's go home.
Let's not rate the quality of the event by the quality of the football.
Yeah, it should be the total experience.
From how many people made money outside, how many people attended the game, what was the experience like?
Transportation to the stadium.
Transportation to and from, security, safety. How do people feel walking to the stadium?
Yeah.
All these things should be critical. And it's dereliction at different levels. The local authorities, the FA, the sports ministry, they have to work together.
Yep.
If you want us to bring the love back for local football, let the match. Look, this weekend, I went to Jowulu.
What's happening there?
Specialized AstroTurf. Because my kids' team was playing a match.
These days they are doing well.
We went, some guys were playing there, and you see, this is an AstroTurf. Some boys, my mates, from Legon, they've been playing for like 10 years. Some came from Tema. They had the pitch from maybe 6:30 to 8:30. They paid. Then we were playing against another team, One World. We also paid because you have to
2
pay.
hours, yeah.
But at least they pay. So at least the refuse was swept. The place was AstroTurf, but it was okay. You get it? There was parking at the Zolu school.
Yeah.
There was even parking outside.
Yeah.
You get me? Those of us who wanted, they even did canopies for us to watch the game. It was, and this is kids, so kids. All right, these are kids, and I don't even think they have a proper. I don't know. Maybe they are arrested with GFA or something. We had official referees who were well uniformed. They played under 10, under whatever. You get it? It was nice, and these are kids. And our professional football.
Parents left feeling that their money was well spent.
You get it? We want to, and we didn't pay to. These are our kids playing football. You get it? And this is because we've taken responsibility that our children are playing a match. We have to, and when the rain started, they had to stop. But you see, now compare this to Heart and Kotoko, the
highest level of domestic football in the
country. Who's taking care of the washroom? Where is the refuse? Who's managing the VIP stand? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we are joking with the thing. Meanwhile, this is the football that takes a Kudus out of Nima and makes him a star
globally.
You understand? It's the same football that's making Semenyo the great. This is, and we have the skills. You think that if we put the resources in place, do you know how many Kudus we can bring? Look how Senegal is doing.
Yeah.
Senegal's national team, they have 3 players for each position. They are all playing in France or somewhere. If you go to Nima alone,
you develop a lot of people.
Or just go to the Ahafo Bono area alone and pick 3 communities. You can have enough good talented players there who can play in all these leagues. But we have not put in place a proper system to harness the resource. So a lot of talented players don't even make it out because the system of even managing talent is poor. Now watching a game as well. So please, Ghana football, let's do better. Honestly, let's do better.
Aside that, last time when we had this debate, you disagreed with me, but I still go with my point. We need to build a new stadium.
After the ones we've not managed,
we need to break them down.
Oh, Charlie,
rebuild.
Okay. Well, I disagree with you.
I know that day you disagreed. The two of you disagreed with me.
We just keep building
because
new things. And
you see, your argument that day was we will take the same attitude.
No, it's the same attitude.
But the thing is, even with
build a new mindset first. If you can,
it's not just the mindset.
I will agree with you if you say, let's revamp the old stadia.
We've revamped
and manage it well. Then build a new one.
We've revamped the stadium.
When was the Wembley
6 times in the past for 5 years.
When was Wembley built?
There's a
new one. Yes. When was it built?
Oh, it should be like 15 years now.
And go back and see how it is.
Yes.
When did we build our Accra rebuild?
No, you see, The reason why maybe
every time we want something new.
Let me explain.
We want new parliament building.
We are
powering. We say we want new Jubilee House.
Papering over the crack.
I agree with. Hold on.
If you can repair
listen to me.
Repair Tamale, repair Accra, and repair Kumasi, then I'll listen to you about a new stadium.
To the glory of God.
Sweep the place.
We can't repair.
Let the toilet. It's beyond repair.
They can't do anything. You see
why?
The reason why I'm saying this is one. Where the stadium is situated.
Maybe you don't know.
You see, where the stadium is situated is a problem. It's right in the middle of town. Mm-hmm. Right. Most stadiums these days
are in the outskirts.
Are on the outskirts. But no, within Europe, for instance, some of them are within towns, but the management is completely different. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Now, the systems that are put in place within the building of those new facilities is such that there are certain things you just cannot do. You understand? It takes the shame and everything that you're talking about, like just walking down from the VIP to go and open your zipper and just pull your schlong and be spraying it everywhere. A certain look will not allow you to do those things because of the way the infrastructure is designed. I agree with you on the mindset. Also because knowing us and the mindset that we have, give that stadium 2 years. People, if they want to piss there, they will piss there.
To be fair, but
I also feel we need new stadiums.
To be fair, I've been to Baltimore a few times. Mm-hmm. I think
it's just a year old.
No, they still
No,
it's
just a year old.
No, Sky. No, I don't.
No, he goes there regularly.
Baltimore is not deteriorating.
No, I'm just saying that it's just 2 years old or a year old.
Baltimore have an AstroTurf. No, they have a track for running. They have a pitch. The pitch is not the best, but at least Baltimore is not deteriorated as far as I know.
No, it's just 2 years old.
I go there regularly for different children events.
University of Ghana Stadium. Do you see people just urinating around? No, you can't.
So Sky, the facility management around the institution is critical. I think Legon Stadium and Baltimore have done better than most.
They were on that part. Remember that I came and complained about check service that they had opened.
No, but we go there. See, I'm
saying Sky, that we raised the issue.
Yeah, but they are not bad.
Again, look, we give them credit, but we hope that they continue on that path. Because look, the Wembley that I was talking about was rebuilt between 2003 and 2007. That was about the same time we built these new ones.
For the
Tamale
AFCON 2008.
Yes, but in what state is the Wembley now? And in what state are our facilities? So Bernard, there are serious issues. It is not just about building new ones. I remember the conversations those days, whether we even needed to spend our money at the time we were recovering from global financial meltdown to build new stadia, and we had to go for money to get it done. We sank that money, and I'm sure by now we are still even paying some of these loans.
It's really bad.
And see where we are. Really so we can't just be breaking things down and building new ones when we have not developed a new mindset, a new attitude to ensure that the ones we have built, we'll keep them in good.
But mushrooms at the stadium, they will die. If we don't build new ones, we'll die.
Let's do a quick announcement round before we, I don't even know. What to
There are a couple of things I want to look at.
Hold on.
Yes. Before then, good morning, Ghana. February is the month of love, and there is no better place to celebrate it than Beposo Wellness Resorts, nestled in the serene hills of Ebri. This Valentine's season, we invite you to slow down, reconnect, and indulge in experiences designed for love and well-being. From our Valentine's dinner curated for intimate moments to yoga and pilot seasons and deeply relaxing massages. Every detail at Beposo Wellness Resort is crafted. Pilate.
You don't do it. So you don't
Pilates. I'm sorry. It's crafted to help you unwind and feel truly cherished. So whether you are celebrating with your partner, your friends, or choosing to pour into yourself, Beposo Wellness Resort offers the perfect escape from the hustle of Accra into peace, romance, and intentional wellness. Call us 020-055-7699. Visit our website to book your experience this February. Make it Beposo Wellness Resort. And for years, you've worked hard, saved carefully, and prayed quietly Paying rent every single year, wondering when it will finally be your turn, dreaming of a place you could truly call your own, but owning a home still feels out of reach. At Locus Estates, we understand and know how it feels to work so hard and still feel insecure about tomorrow. We have beautifully designed 3-bedroom townhouses and safe, secure, community-focused estates with a clubhouse, gym, swimming pool, and 24-hour security. No stress, no guesswork, no fear. Just smart design in prime locations built for real families and real futures. So call 0200 557704. Visit www.locusestate.com. Locus Estate, modern living made possible. So what 2 words can ruin your day any day? Insufficient balance, that one. But don't stress, with extra balance from Forms Capital, you can get a quick top up straight to your Momo. Your overdraft limit keeps going up, and the best part is that the interest is only charged for the days the funds are used. It's fast, it's easy, and it keeps you moving because Forms Capital believes in community impact and financial inclusion. So no wallet is left behind, whether you're a student or trader, whoever. Sign up for the free Momo app, navigate to financial services, advances, and select extra balance to register, or dial star 170 hash, select 5, then 3, then 4, then you activate extra balance. Extra balance, live extra. Now, are you an SME and association engaged in cashew or oil palm processing? Apply now for the DPP matching grant under the Ghana Private Sector Competitiveness Program, GPCSP2, a collaboration between the governments of Ghana and Switzerland, implemented by NIRAS and ProForest. The grant supports include innovation in processing, market access and certification, business and product development, and skills training. Priority is given to women and youth-led enterprises as well as inclusive businesses. So application deadline is the 27th of March 2026. Apply here, gpscp2.com/eligibility. To guide applicants, the program will host a series of webinars on February 24, 2026, March 10, 2026, and March 19, 2026, all scheduled for 10 a.m. each day. So join the webinar via our website, gpscp2.com/webinar. Email us dpp-gpscp2@niras.com. And number to call is 0538 485986.
So our public institutions, DDP, GPC. Yes, just can't you get a simpler something?
Yeah, sorry.
It's like some code. Anyway, Tech and Social Media Trends is brought to us by
Telecel and First Bank Ghana. First Bank Ghana says experience banking like never before with First Mobile or Quick Banking. Star 894 hash. Your bank will be in your hands. Make real-time transactions with First Mobile or Quick Banking. Star 894 hash is the number, is the magic wand, and enjoy fast, secure, convenient banking anytime. Key services: instant airtime and data purchase, and then funds transfer to and from your Momo wallet. We have inter and intra-bank transfer, plus so much more. So download the First Mobile app from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Simply dial star 894 hash. Enjoy, follow the prompts, and join thousands of customers enjoying seamless banking. For more details, 0596 921 921 is the number to call, or firstsolutions@firstbankgroup.com. First Bank, you first.
Edwin Kwakufi is here with Tech and Social Media Trends. Edwin, welcome.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Good morning to everyone. So, top of the trends today, Benjamin Asare, following the super clash between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. Hearts of Oak won that game by a goal to nil. They had a player sent off as early as the 34th minute, but they had already scored in the 14th minute through Baba Adamu, and they managed to hold on for the win. That's taking them just 5 points behind the league leaders, Midyama. Kotoko seem to be out of title contention, at least from where everyone stands. But the big news is that they might end up going through fillers this season. They're already out of the FA Cup, obviously out of the Confed Cup as well. And now in Premier League, they are way down there in 5th position. But Hearts of Oak have boosted their standing, and people are praising Didi Dramani, first of all, for his tactics against Kotoko. having been a man down. Also praising Benjamin Asare, who at the moment is the Black Stars #1. So he seems to be heading to the World Cup in some good form as well. So, but some people say the Hearts of Oak goal might have been offside based on footage for that we've seen.
The guy hit the free kick. Opana had the ball from a crowded box.
That's fine.
Players, Charlie,
that's the goalkeeper is a problem.
And yes, I was coming to that.
The ball was
he didn't react to the flight of the ball. He took a very offensive position for the ball, a very aggressive position for the ball. Now the ball doesn't come near you. What you need to do is to fix your position and go into a defensive position. He was still standing there.
Yes. How is this? This ball shouldn't have been.
It was a good goal.
Offside.
Okay, but yeah, Hearts completely deserved that win. So they are trending on social media. Now we move on to a story that has been trending over the weekend. I woke up on Friday morning to see videos apparently of a Russian man who had come into Ghana and recorded several women without their consent, apparently taking them to his place of residence or various hotels to for whatever purpose, but he had recorded them without their consents using smart glasses. So those videos were trending all over social media, and first of all, obviously people weren't too happy that this had happened in Ghana. There were also cases of a similar nature in Kenya as well, so they were also having their own issues. The Ministry of Gender released a statement over the weekend saying they are taking notice of these videos and they were working with the police to check out possible ways to react to this, including cross-border cooperation with law enforcement elsewhere to ensure he's brought down here. The Minister for Communications, Sam George, also spoke about this and said the country is working to extradite this person from wherever he is and bring him back to Ghana. So unfortunate incident here with several women, and I wanted to bring you some caution, like the smart glasses. There's a way to spot when people are recording. It lights up.
So they don't even use regular phones.
They don't use regular
all
phones.
kinds of devices.
Yeah, the smart glasses light up when somebody is recording. So it's a measure to ensure people notice when somebody is recording without your consent. However, people have found ways, and you can find these videos online, of tampering with the lights to ensure it doesn't show. Yeah. So
apart from glasses, what else do you use to record? Because right now I feel like everything can record.
Well, especially for the journalists who do undercover reporting or investigative reporting, special cameras can be fitted in anything for you. So there are obviously the phones, there are your lapels, there are pens, buttons, anything that can be put on you without raising any suspicion can be fitted with a camera, and so that they can record you without your consent. So you need to be very careful, very wary about what you say in the presence of strangers, in the presence of whoever approaches you. So that's something there.
Thank you.
Now, yesterday the NPP held a Thanksgiving service after the presidential primaries, which saw Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia elected as their flag bearer for the 2028 election. So it was a huge ceremony, lasted for about, I believe, 4 hours. Lots of people came to perform, lots of people came to speak, including the minority leader, who said a couple of things. First, about the cocoa, recent reduction in the cocoa producer price. He says the minority this week in Parliament will
give them a showdown.
Will give them a showdown to ensure that the farmers are giving what is due them. He also said that the government has deployed a strategy of intimidating opposition with arrests. He tells his people not to be intimidated, just to do what they have to do, and that if you are a politician and you're arrested, there's nothing wrong with it. Those were his exact words. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also called for unity, and also asked the government not to use its power to settle political scores. So that was one of the things he said.
Wonderful.
Now we move on from that to condoms, which are trending because we shared a video that went on Channel 1 newsroom of someone in a pharmacy saying that people are buying fewer and fewer condoms and resorting to aphrodisiacs instead. Yes, so
are the pharmacies selling aphrodisiacs or they are just selling condoms?
They are just selling.
So how do they do that? Pull up buying aphrodisiacs?
No, but the pharmacies sell those things.
They sell both.
So people are not buying condoms.
People are not buying condoms. They are not.
But these are for different purposes. Why would people be shunning one for the other?
So the attempt to link the two is my challenge.
Yeah.
Because the idea is that they are not buying condoms by buying aphrodisiacs.
Yeah.
Look,
aphrodisiacs are buying it because you can't properly perform.
Yeah, the number of
You have
aphrodisiacs
a few issues
being
there.
bought are increasing. However, people are taking less measures to keep themselves safe, especially with the rates of HIV/AIDS, which has gone up in the last few
months. So they are
months.
concerned about HIV.
Yes, they are concerned about HIV. So it seems that people are having more sex. However, they are taking.
Why don't they make condoms free?
Who will pay for it?
One of the papers said one
as a
measure
to control HIV, you should make it free. Because you see, you can make business out of it, but Sky, you know the difficulty when someone says I want to buy. You go to point. Have you seen that man before? You can point like 20 times.
No, wait until you meet your pastor there. You have already.
So I think that if you really want to encourage condom use, distribute it in targeted populations for free. This because you
yes, targeted
I clearly agree with you. I think a very not conservative approach.
We should give the thing
to
for
dealing.
free.
It's not just give it. It should be in public washrooms.
Yeah.
You know, strategic.
I'll give a small example.
And let the state pay for it.
I'll give a small example. And please, my
need
good
to
friend
find
Paul
money
should
for
not
that.
come at me. But
Go ahead.
Like the University of Ghana, for instance, every washroom, every lecture hall should have in the washroom, or the halls, the washrooms should have it.
Or those who want to use it, they know where to go to get it.
No.
Without having to talk to somebody to say,
I mean, back here at Citi, you have those things in the washroom.
Yeah.
When I go to VIT for work,
what is wrong?
Yeah. Every washroom you enter,
because in those countries,
in addition to a poster where you see the vending device for the condom,
the
dispenser, you see a poster that also educates you about condom use, about sex, about all those
especially
things.
for a country that sees HIV/AIDS as a
public health issue.
You get it?
It should be everywhere.
If you are going to make business out of it, and here the way you see, this is the thing about Ghana.
Here you say that we're encouraging people to have sex.
Yeah, but see, that's the issue. Is it not the failure to control?
There's also the business.
No, there's failure of nothing.
There's also the business of condom, which is a legitimate business anyway. They have billboards and things. They invested money in selling those things.
So if you share it for free, you spot it.
That's what I feel.
No, I mean people would always prepare specific grades.
Okay.
It's not one.
Okay.
There are various
because I
grades.
feel like sometimes the business around it too may affect the willingness to agree to give.
What ultimately we don't want to face is this: Ghanaians like sex, but we refuse to acknowledge.
Which country does?
Publicly. You see, Ghana. Yeah, we like to pretend as if we are some holy. Like, hey, as for God, Charlie, the thing there.
So if
Ghanaians are having sex,
for example, hold on. So if, for example, he's right. If, for example, a minister for gender, you see, he's right. If a minister for gender or health collaborate and say, based on HIV prevalence rate, we are going to make condoms available. We will have hypocritical people come out and say,
promoting sex.
And meanwhile, we have to be nuanced about the issue.
Meanwhile, there's more sex than anywhere.
Hold on. There's abstinence.
I don't like that.
Be faithful. Use condom. It was a 3-in-1.
Yes.
Okay, and those 3, you should be able to live with all. For a do you understand? Those who can abstain and those who've been trained to abstain should abstain. Now, if somebody's been trained to abstain, prevalence of a condom will not make him go and have sex.
Yes.
Do you understand? So the abstinence doctrine is legitimate. The faithfulness doctrine is also legitimate, as is the condom use doctrine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that this point around people are not buying condoms, for me, it's a signal for us to be careful. Because if the pharmacists are saying people are asking for aphrodisiacs, yet they are not using condoms, it means that they are prepared to engage in risky sexual behavior, which can become a major problem. Teenage pregnancy, infectious diseases, and all those things. So let's face the facts and have policies that address the various strands. We are not saying throw away abstinence. I believe in abstinence, but I can't force abstinence on everybody. Do you understand me? You and I will train our kids a certain way, but we cannot say that should be the public policy. That doesn't mean that you're encouraging abnormal sexual behavior. But what the pharmacist is telling you is that young guys are going for aphrodisiacs at the expense of condoms.
Yeah, but
it's a serious thing.
See, I identify with much of what you said, except we need to deconstruct what exactly is the reason why young people are going for aphrodisiac, right? Are there specific health-related issues?
No.
Are there social issues? Are there peer-related pressures that are compelling them to want to use these things to augment or enhance?
But do you have the answer?
Yes.
Have you done any research?
Yes. Okay.
Which research? Okay, tell me. Why are they using aphrodisiacs?
People are experimenting with sex.
So it's not about lack of performance.
No. You see, there's performance and people also wanting
heightened expectation.
People don't want
one out of what?
People don't want to lose matches.
But I mean so there's something wrong there.
No,
it's not about a match you are going to lose.
The way you ask the question, it was if there's a problem of impotence that they want to cure. He's saying that people are just setting their own questions and
so there's a
it's not like there's no problem. So you see, they are winning the game. No, play to win.
That's society. That's the social. Yeah.
See, that's the social problem. Our kids are growing. Kids are having access to a lot of information about different
things.
So
which have long-term impact.
What we need to face is the reality of how our children are sexualized before we
even become aware,
and what they are even listening to or hearing or watching. I am saying realism is very important.
I'm with you.
See, let's be real. Let's deal with the issues. Let's not be hypocritical, so that we can salvage what is left. Because for me, if you have a 15-year-old girl who gets pregnant, okay, you can say don't get involved in sexual activity, and we encourage that, and the law is very clear. But even 17, 18, 22-year-olds who may not be able to look after a child, if they choose to engage in sexual behavior, then you have to protect them. Do you understand? So you give them information enough for them to choose to say no. But if they choose to do it, don't use your
idiosyncrasies
to then force them to choose between abstinence and pregnancy, because there's a wide gap between the two. And we have to face the facts.
Bernard, you see, the reason I am even the truth is that in many cases too, right? You read some reports. Because I do a few things within the WHO system, and it's important. There are people who have the tools you are talking about available, right? But they don't want to use it because of a certain idea.
The fact that people want to use, let's not make this an argument. We are saying that
it's not an argument. We are discussing various aspects of the same issue.
The fact that people don't lose
match. The losing match is also there. I'm talking about the availability of the tools to protect. And people deliberately decided they are not going to use it because look, it is not.
But you admit that there are many people who don't have access to it. You see, we have to.
That is also there.
So we solve the one we know and we educate on the one we can't. So what we are saying is that for those who are sexually active, make it available to protect them. For those who choose not to use it, then you can educate them. Do you understand? But we cannot say that the policy of ABC is a good policy. We should just implement it. That we've been taught since JSS. ABC.
Somebody was paying for it, so we need to find the money.
Let's find money. Let's find money and pay for it. We pay for all kinds of useless things.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
You're looking for a bank to rely on. Let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Would we say to bank baby, no lie. Only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause Every time I know my money's safe. Universal banking ain't in me here any date. I'm a busy person, me no many time to wait. Now you got to Spain even when I'm in the States. Mashing me blue shirt. But tell me office a chilly, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best. I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west. Everything is you first.
Nobody feel do I'm like us. Do I'm like us. First Bank we treat you first. Treat you first. Somebody see yeah. Think about you first. Think about you first.
You first. First Bank.
You know how much moms always say too much of everything is bad? But there's one too much mom actually approves of. Telecell's too much broadband bundle. This season, all you have to do is buy the 150 Ghana Cedis too much broadband bundle in addition to your main broadband plan and get 150% bonus data. That's right.
Simply buy the 150 Ghana Cedis Telecell too much bundle in addition to your main broadband plan and receive 150% bonus data. Dial *900 hash, use the Telecell Play app or visit the Telecell website to buy now.
Telecell, connecting energies.
Are you clapping? Are you giving God the glory?
Hallelujah! Every day you wake up shouting, my business is not moving. Customers are not coming. But look, my brother, my sister, who are you deceiving? Have you smiled today? Do you have the confidence to smile? Your face alone is chasing people away. Yeah! We all know that the problem is not a spiritual problem. The problem is a dental problem. She was saying, use Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste to remove yellow.
Somebody shout amen.
Craft your smile with Pepsodent Charcoal. It removes stains and whitens teeth. This advert is FDA approved.
It's the season of the Global Football Fiesta and all Ghana is lined up to celebrate. The exciting part, you could experience live action alongside other winners in the GCB Part to Pop promo. Save, win, go!
Yes, simply deposit and maintain 300 Ghana Cedis or more in your GCB savings and current account and earn points. Save more, accumulate more points.
Increase your chance to win mega Gantuan prizes every month. TV sets,
cookers,
freezers,
washing machines, and lots more. Plus the ultimate
all expenses paid trip to experience global football. Yankee, here we come with GCB Part to Pop promo. Save, win, go. Get in the game 1st December 2025 to April 2026.
T's and C's apply. This promo is under the NLA Caritas Lottery platform.
GCB, your bank for life.
Do you want to study or explore career opportunities abroad? Take your first step with IELTS from the British Council, the world's most trusted English language test for visa applications, universities, and other institutions. Book your test and get free access to IELTS Ready Premium, our top-rated preparation platform, including practice tests, video tutorials, study plans, and more, worth 1,750 cedis. Visit our website today to achieve your study and career goals with the British Council.
Mr. Kojo, 1 minute before you go to work. The AC you said you want to fix, it won't work.
Why?
Because the electrician will come and chisel my wall. It will make my building weak. Wait, is that a puppy? No animals in my house,
Kojo knows all the challenges about renting. That was his reality until he discovered Republic Bank. With Republic Bank's flexible mortgage solutions, you can move from tenant to homeowner quickly. Imagine stepping into your own home, a place for your family to grow and create memories. Big up. Join the Republic Verse. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Prices will go sweet to your body. Plenty products, they and deals. Free a crack, see bimbila. Bribi wa homa obia. From appliances to clothes, beauty products, pay as you wish. Quality products guaranteed. If it matters to you, then it matters to us. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you. Try Jumia today. The pocket to thank you.
Welcome
Welcome to your financial tips with Solace Finance. Unexpected expenses are normal part of life. Medical bills, family responsibilities, urgent repairs, or other emergencies can arise at any time. The difference between financial stress and stability often comes down to preparation. Structured savings helps you build a financial cushion, providing security and peace of mind when challenges arise. Solace Target Savings supports this by helping you save gradually towards specific goals, earn monthly compounding interest, and keep funds secure until maturity. Download the Solace Finance app today. For more information, call or WhatsApp us on 059-957-7963. Solace Finance. Your money, your power.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
I don't like what you're doing. You're always giving me excuses. I'm always taking care of the children. All you know is music. I hate you. Camino on the beat.
What to be the matter? I see the crying for my head. I hope so no be better when you carry. Mommy, won't you more? See, I did love you for a long, long time, and I never go to give up on the love. I go buy designer, yeah. For you, my miss my like, baby. Anything that you want, my baby. You know, go suffer for this life again, yeah. Ferrari for my lover, Gucci shoe for my lover, company for my lover, yeah. Don't let me for my lover, Egusi for my lover.
26 minutes past the hour of 8. This is the City Breakfast Show. Welcome to the Republic Verse, where your money, your business, and your dreams level up. Own your dream home with Republic Bank mortgages. Grow faster with SME and corporate banking solutions. Run your daily finances smoothly with retail and commercial banking products. Build wealth with investments and trust management, and paid anywhere, anytime with Republic Visa, credit, or debit cards. Whether you're starting out, scaling up, or stepping into what's next, Republic Vest gives you the power to do more and shine brighter. Call Republic Bank on 0800 414 414. That's 0800 414 414. This is the Republic Vest. Do more, shine more, big up. Boost your career with SIMA. Gives you real world skills, global recognition, and a powerful network of over 689,000 professionals in 190 countries. And while you learn, unlock leadership and digital finance skills and become a chartered global management accountant. Go to aicpa-sima.com or call 026 301 1992. SIMA, one qualification, countless opportunities.
Right, so Anglo Gold Ashanti wishes to alert the public to fraudulent job recruitment scams using the name of the company and its subsidiary Anglo Gold Ashanti Aduapre Mine. These fake advertisements and letters are not affiliated with Anglo Gold Ashanti in any way. Anglo Gold Ashanti never requests payment for jobs or authorized third-party recruiters. So verify vacancies via our official website career pages. That is anglogoldashanti.com/company/careers, or call 0302 743 400 or 1. Report scams to the nearest police station. The official social media pages of Anglo Gold Ashanti Aduapre Mine or Boase Mines are on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube under the names Anglo Gold Ashanti Aduapre Mine and Anglo Gold Ashanti Ghana. Please beware. Now, peace of mind starts with the right protection. Get your vehicle covered against the unexpected with CBG Motor Insurance and drive with confidence. And there is more. Sign up before 31st March 2026 and stand a chance to win fuel coupons and other exciting rewards. Don't wait until it's too late. Get insured today. Drive protected. Insure with CBG. For inquiries, please call us 0302 216 000 or email us talktous@cbg.com.gh. Find us on Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. Terms and conditions apply. CBG will stand with you.
Tech Therapy Limited is your one-stop shop for repairing smartphones, tablets, laptops, and smart wearable devices. We handle every type of device with care through proper diagnostics, skilled technicians, and structured processes. No guesswork, no unnecessary delays, just solutions you can trust. Call Tech Therapy on 025-611-790. We are at East Legon, 24 Garden Road, opposite the Total. Tech Therapy Limited, your digital wellness partner. Join Zenith Bank's free SME webinar themed Building Stronger Businesses, Unlocking the Bank's SME Ecosystem on Thursday, February 26 at 10 a.m. Gain knowledge on how to access comprehensive SME support, trade solutions, tailored funding options, digital banking, funding and strategic advisory focused on your long-term success. Visit zenithbank.com.gh or click on the SME webinar banner on the homepage and register to secure a spot. Registration begins Wednesday, February 18, and it's on until the event on Thursday, 26th February. Don't miss this opportunity to partner with Zenith Bank and build stronger future for your business. We've been lamenting about the poor quality of managing our stadia after the Hearts Kotoko game, and a few other talking points coming in as well. Here's coming from Mauritius. The ticket thing, my worst experience was at the last Black Stars World Cup qualifier. I bought a VIP ticket only to stand for more than 2 hours with no seat to sit on. The place was overcrowded and you had to stretch to even see the game. This country, some of us can do better managing certain things. I rest my case.
From Ian says, I'm currently a postgraduate student in London Teesside University, but I work as a security door supervisor with specialty in crowd control with SHOSEC in UK. I can tell you the sort of training and orientation that goes into this job. Prior major events and matches in the stadiums will surprise you. Apart from the numerous jobs the sector provides to the Security Industry Authority with all private security companies under them, the sector has special training for spectator safety, movement, and behavior before, during, and after events. Key duties include monitoring crowds, checking tickets, assisting with seating, controlling access to restricted areas, preventing pitch incursions, and responding to emergencies.
Here's another one from a listener whose name I will not mention. It says, Ben, during a pre-production meeting for an event at a stadium, we had a diaspora visit us at the Accra Sports Stadium. She goes to the washroom to urinate. Till date, she has been traumatized. Bernard, her only crime was she didn't inform us that she wanted to use the washroom. For event managers, we always bring in external cleaners to clean the stadium and bring in mobile washrooms. The stadium is poorly managed by Miba Hatcher people. The DJs are scared of these people. You need a whole week's event to talk about the Accra Sports Stadium. Please don't add my name to this message.
This is again for
It says, during a pre-production meeting for an event at the stadium, we had a diaspora visit us at the Accra Sports Stadium. She goes to the washroom to urinate. Till date, she has been traumatized. Her only crime was she didn't inform us she wanted to use the washroom. For event managers, we always bring in external cleaners to clean the stadium and bring in mobile washrooms. The stadium is poorly managed by Miba Hatcher people. The DJs are scared of these people. You need a whole week's program to talk about the Accra Sports Stadium. Leave my name out of this message.
But Ben, I have a question. What is it with us and managing toilets in Ghana? Why are we so bad at the toilet economy?
You know, Monday, I'll let you do a show on 10 things about Ghanaians they need to change. You mentioned about 2 today already. So maybe you should add that one. So it's like the things about Ghanaians that we can't seem to manage. Like we go on Heritage Caravan and I am in 14 regions. I don't see a proper toilet in any place except maybe in a hotel. If you go to even the filling station,
something happened to you.
So, and there are long kilometers you drive where if you have to attend to nature's call, you have to do it in the open. The society has not contemplated the need for a properly functioning toilet, and even if they have, it's not well maintained. So the culture of public toilet in Ghana is so bad, despite the fact that we're one of the countries in Africa that had education very early, with a lot of postgraduate people. Yesterday, AMA caught 7 people who were doing
open defecation.
Charlie in 2026 in Accra.
The other time
in a capital city.
Yeah.
Guys, think about it.
So I asked,
you say you are the gateway to West Africa, and your capital city has people whose pastime is open defecation at the beach.
Oh,
come on.
So last week I asked a couple of my players and others, why open defecation is such a, like, you always see them going to the bush, like they can leave.
They prefer,
and others. So I asked, like, so I even asked some of the guys.
But there are facilities in the apartment.
There are facilities. The person can leave home. It's like there's a sense of freedom. I'm like, what's freedom exactly? Is like what?
It's cultural.
No, it's not cultural.
No.
It's not cultural in the sense of
it's lack of enforcement.
It's way of life.
No, it's become their way of life.
This is not beach matter.
It's bush.
Yeah, that is also there. It's the beach and the bush.
Even when we are at the university, yes, people would go to the bush when there's water shortage. But it got to the point where even when the taps were flowing, people will still tell you that that's for bush.
And you are surprised that our country is the way it is.
Bush is
powerful. University students find doing with pleasurable.
Yeah, so there's a freedom that comes with being there.
And you are surprised the country is not progressive.
There's a freedom.
It's like the thing you were saying about the contraceptives. Some people, if you provide to, I don't even use it. I think it's an enforcement issue. You can use engineering, education, and enforcement to change behavior.
Yeah, enforcement.
You need to force people. Like these guys, they arrested. They were in the night just misbehaving at the beach. Free range.
So find them and then punish them.
600 they couldn't pay, so they'll go to jail for a few weeks.
Yeah.
But would they change when they go there? Because the toilet will even meet at the prison will not even help them. Sometimes I ask myself that. Wait, guys.
People are having breakfast.
Sky. Let me say, see, we are solving, we are discussing big problems in Ghana. Like we are solving major issues, bushfires, market fires, HIV/AIDS. If you want to make provide properly functioning toilets,
competent and excellent,
at all filling stations or something basic like that. Like how if you go to eateries like McDonald's, you have to have a proper. In fact, I have people who choose which place to go and have their food because of the quality of their toilets.
Yeah,
get it. We should legislate around having running toilet. Look, somebody told me that in some countries in Africa, you cannot run a certain facility if you don't have a properly functioning toilet with heating. Heating. So, like you say, you want to do like a filling station. As part of the inspection, you should have a toilet where there's even hot and cold water to wash hands.
Yeah.
That's how you enforce it. So assemblies can say we are giving people 6 months. Every filling station, every shop must have a toilet. As we speak, there are people who rent houses without toilets in Accra. How do you? Actually. So are we developed? What does civilization mean? If we say we are civilized, what does it mean? Just we are not serious and we are laughing about it. It's not right. We travel on heritage caravan for many places. We don't have anywhere for people to go to toilet. Large parts of the country, large part too, we just have bush.
And so when you see the big buses, they just stop by the roadside because somebody says
2026, it must be a national priority to have properly functioning toilets at stadia. Look, I mean,
Bernard, you see,
universities, secondary schools.
But why is it? Why do we like, how do we say, marking the toilets too?
Marking it as what?
Whilst they are using it, then they'll be writing on the door. I was here, so
those are
spoiling the place.
Terrible attitude.
No, guys, sorry, but we have to discuss it because our stadia. I mean, imagine men at House of Folk match urinating outside because.
So what happens to the women?
Imagine.
Oh no, women go to the markets. You see them.
No. I'm saying because there were women there. No, I'm saying at the stadium.
Yeah, that's the
stadium market.
Go to the market where you buy your food.
Do you know that?
It's okay.
Do you know that over 40% of basic schools don't have toilets?
Yes.
In Ghana, public basic schools.
I've seen the numbers.
So what are we doing? You know, why doesn't this come up in Parliament?
See,
Maybe we should.
Because we don't seem to understand that before you talk about the big ticket items, you need to deal with what would seem to be the basic issues. Get the basics right. All other things will follow. You know, because this voice we've been playing, Ansana. You know that
I know why
people put pressure on us that we should
play it again.
We should not be playing it.
Ansana, I should try and grow. I should be first air toilet. When you're very competent, excellent toilet, in your house.
Yeah, I'll vote for this guy.
You see,
this guy, I'll vote for him.
He's figured the problem because when you take in something, you have to let it out at a certain point.
We haven't recognized that.
You see, the circumstances under which you let it out will show whether you are on the right side of
health or
on the wrong side. And many of the communal infections and all the things that we are dealing with are as a result of things like this. Go to the coastal communities. In fact, in many cases, members of parliaments, community leaders, Dumagao have provided public toilets, KVIPs, for people to use. But they won't use it. They prefer going to the shoreline to do what they do.
But I have a question.
As a matter of their own culture, which they have developed.
I have a question. Go on, because I'm not a regular visitor to your region, your home region, or whatever. But I think the open defecation along the coast is not a big deal.
It's a big issue
we have
in some places. Some places.
Sure, it is.
It's a big issue in some places. But in many places too, you can't try it. You understand?
So those places, why?
So you see, the community people have taken a decision that, look, as for this, you can't do it here. And so bold notices are put out, billboards are erected, that when you go there and you do what you see scissors against your doubles.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And the people understand and they enforce it. Not that they will go about cutting things, but when you go and misbehave, you see, and sometimes they use what the people fear most. If you like, go and do it. You know, somebody will come and collect it, and you will face the consequences.
You know, Rasmussen came here after his travels to 35 African countries, and I asked him how he saw Ghana. He said Ghana has only two problems: sanitation and discipline.
Yeah.
And this is somebody who drove to countries and spent like 3 days in this country. He said if Ghana can fix sanitation and discipline, we will be ahead of most countries. We are not being raised to be clean in our public spaces.
And the two are connected, sanitation and discipline. We are unable to keep or maintain proper sanitation in our homes or wherever we go because of the mindset problem, because of our indiscipline. When you go to the universities, when you go to when you even drive through filling stations, okay, those who have decent public toilets have put locks on them. And even in some supermarkets, so you have to go and ask. But the reality is, in as much as they are gatekeeping and can lead to inconvenience, the reality is that when they also open it to everybody, nobody takes responsibility, and people come do their business and without a care that there's another person who is going to come there. You know, in a typical girls' school, you are taught that when you go to the washroom, you leave it in the way, either the way you met it, or you leave it in or better in a way that somebody else can come and use it without having difficulty. But like you said, it's become our culture. There's total impunity. Nobody's doing anything. The best people can do is to lock it up, and then you have to go for the key, and it creates an inconvenience, especially for people who are advanced in years or women who are pregnant.
Let me read a couple of comments.
I just want to add something quickly.
Bernard, the young ladies squat on the toilets, making it impossible for the elderly to use, especially at workplaces. I always carry toilet sanitizer to spray on it. Then here's another one. Good morning, team. On the issue of poor toilet and hygiene behavior in Ghana, I put the problem squarely as socialization. Many homes don't have functioning toilets. Most schools, especially the public ones, have no toilets or hand washing bays. We grow up doing free range. It becomes the norm. When, with time, a norm becomes a culture, the change must begin at home and in our schools. I agree with Tony so much. I told you that there was a research we did. We found that about 30-something% of public schools had no toilet. And the question is, it means
socialization.
How does a young person, so if this person grows up and comes to work in your company,
Bush.
Did you get it?
No,
it's a serious issue. So for me, let's start with the thing we can manage.
Bernard.
Schools, one school must have at least a properly functioning toilet with running water. Okay. If not at all, KVIP, but the school must have a toilet. Then you must say that houses without toilets, make them unlawful. So the landlord must place a toilet in the house. Enforce that. Once somebody has a toilet in his house or in his school, then you can expect them to behave well, because if the person hasn't been trained to use a toilet in his house, do you understand? He will go and mess up a public washing space. So you have to enforce the thing in the school.
You see, I understand the thing about having the people oriented or reoriented about how to use these modern facilities. But you see, we also have to understand that in many of our communities, there are dignified ways of doing the thing. Mm-hmm. Look, when I was back in Adafiano, I mean, for a long time, we didn't have a facility that is as modern, right? Mm-hmm. So we had what we call the aguchi. Mm-hmm. You know, they dig a big pit and then use coconut branches to palm front to cut it. So that's where you go and do your business. Now
and you cover it up.
Yes, you cover it up. It's properly covered, and you have a thatch roof over it, and nicely done. But where it is occupied, you were taught that you carry the hoe, right? Where you are going to the bush, you go dig, do your business. When you finish, you cover it up.
Yeah,
you know. Better. And then you go back and
now
wash
people just leave the thing and leave.
But you see, what we have, which is a menace, you go to many of our coastal communities, people simply go, do their business there, and then they leave it. No. In some cases where they even want to bury, they don't bury it properly. And you know the sea has a way of exposing the very terrible parts of us.
It's so bad.
You understand? So where in many parts of the world you want to go and sit by the seashore.
Oh, no.
Right in Accra.
Don't die.
Hop, step, and jump.
Charlie, you are doing hop, step, and jump to avoid things that you should not be avoiding at the beach. These are prime lands. These are places where you go and get inspiration.
I just don't.
You're not getting inspired. It's horrifying. It's plainly horrifying. It's plainly horrifying. The last time myself and my uncle went to a particular community, Charlie, you wanted some inspiration, because look, when you go to the coastline, right, and you see the sea,
I agree.
There are conversations you can have with the sea.
Yeah.
About
nature and all.
Exactly, you know, and you get a lot of inspiration from there. But many of our communities have destroyed these coastal lines that it is impossible for people to go there and get inspiration, and it is wrong. The community leaders have a responsibility to police these spaces, arrest people, and have them prosecuted. In fact, I believe that if a government comes to office and says that, look, my only mandate
is to make sure
Charlie, is to fix the sanitation situation in our country
to be good
and discipline. Charlie, we will get it right.
Yeah.
Because look, I just returned from somewhere.
Charlie.
You never go to a washroom, leave it, and then you enter the space and then turn around. No, it is always clean. And when you go there and you see it, you can't go and do otherwise. Because in any event, there are cameras on the corridors watching who is going in and what's going on. And when you go there and you leave it in a mess, of course you have questions to answer. But in many of even our office spaces, there are people you see properly well dressed. They go in, do their business. Sometimes they don't even flash it. they just and you see, look, social marketing. One of the reasons I have problems shaking people anyhow.
You don't know where they went and what they didn't do.
People go, even you wash your hands self, but he's out and he wants to shake your hand.
And this is the other thing. This is the other thing I'm saying. So, for example, you go to you go to advanced countries and you're driving on their motorway, and then you take a rest to a rest stop. The rest stop has a properly functioning toilet.
Everything.
They have hand sanitizers. They have heating and everything. So even here, the public spaces are privately owned, and there's no standard.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to a filling station to even relax, and there's no access to a proper toilet with hand washing soap, and even the place you go is not clean.
It's a difference of responsibility on the individual's part and also from the system. So that it's similar to what you were saying with the stadiums. Okay, so the individual, our culture, we have a very bad culture around sanitation. Our toilets and where we our dustbins or where we throw our bins or our litter. We've deferred the responsibility of what happens to it to somebody else. And so you go to the loo, you will not flush, you will not wipe the seats, you won't leave the place as you met it.
Somebody else come and do it.
Somebody else should come and do it. The same way the systems we run. If you walk into a public toilet in Ghana right now, whoever is cleaning it has taken a French leave. And people are doing so the systems also perpetuate the behavior or the misbehavior that we have around our toilets and refuse facilities.
The question I have for you is, do you think social marketing will work? Like some campaign around toilet usage, open defecation, something which will be massive. It
has to be.
So that it will be thrown in your face. Because
it has to be.
You remember the adverts that, this was early 2000s, wash your hands. If you do, they showed
the
purple.
Ali Muhammad doing his indiscipline campaign against indiscipline.
They showed that if you went to the washroom and you didn't wash your hands, they were showing visible purple colors of the things you were bringing to come and eat your food and everything. So I think that's a consistent campaign in such a manner. Together
Backed
with
by
enforcement. Thank you. That will work because the campaign is serving as a public education, reminding you of the little you can do to prevent certain health hazards. And then there's somebody whose job it is to ensure that one person's error does not affect everybody where we have an outbreak. So they have to go hand in hand.
And then you see, there is also something to be said about what people themselves feel about themselves when they go into these spaces. Look, when I go into such a space, and you know Winners Day.
Oh, Sky.
No. Winners Day is where.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, but
I say it in French.
You see, when I go when I go in and I see that, and I want to come out, right? I feel so bad that somebody will say that,
I want to do Winners Day.
I want to do Winners Day. So now I make it my job to deal with that situation and ensure that it is resolved so that I can do my business and live in a dignified way.
Hey, but I don't think it's all situations in that sense that you can deal with.
No. There are those that you simply can't deal with.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that you face situations like that. You are compelled, because of your own dignity, to do something about it.
And
the question is, why is it that some people, when you go and you do your business,
the answer is in
you
your
don't
question.
wait to deal with it in a dignified way?
The answer, you keep repeating a particular word, dignity. The answer is in your question. Unfortunately, we are living our lives without paying attention to dignity. Our need for survival excludes the need to live or survive in a dignified manner.
That's crazy.
Bernard, good morning. Some messages are on the open now. Wait till you visit the Teshi Beach Police Station washroom. Oh, terrible.
Police station.
Yeah.
Go to some of our courts.
Wow, courts?
I'm telling you, bro.
Courts?
You'll vomit.
Oh, wow. Bernard, we have a toilet here in our house, but the construction is so bad that there are no pipes to let out the heat from the toilet. And sometimes it becomes so unbearable that the smell drives out of the place. A very poor construction. You didn't add your name, but you had Accra. Good morning, Bernard.
Morning.
Please, ask for anyone who prefers going to the bush, it's the people who like to bend the wheel. Stephen, no problem.
You say what?
Okay, he's trying to say those who bend the ear.
Who fire?
No.
I also like the bush. It's not true. It's not true. They like it.
I think it matters not who.
They just like the bush.
Okay, so let me move on. Bright from East Legon says
There are three things you cannot let us see for free here.
Yes.
The bush, the beach, and the storm drain. Those three.
Yeah.
Oh, we went tight.
Everywhere.
Oh God.
Bernard, the assemblies themselves, do they have toilet facilities before they come and impose it on shop owners? Here in Accra, home owners are converting toilets into bedrooms to rent to people. That's serious. Dear Bernard, Christopher here from Lakeside. I believe that beyond mindset and culture, I will agree with you on the lapses when it comes to facility management. Once the facility is well managed with attendance, it will keep the people in check. We can take the malls as a case study. Look at the number of customers and people who troop into our malls and by extension the washrooms. But you never see the mall washrooms messed up, at least for all the times I have been there, because they have a facility management team in place with some team assistant with hand washing, tissue dispensing. Once you see them, you're automatically kept in check. Mindset realigned. Bernard, it's a disgrace that we are struggling to establish and develop this small country by the name Ghana. China, with a huge population of 1.4 billion and large land space, are able to develop their country due to discipline and hard work. Today, China is on the top of issues worldwide. You didn't add your name. Okay.
But yeah, so that leads me to the question. You know, the mall one.
Yeah.
Particularly because this conversation was started by the stadium. So what kind of facility management is in place at the stadium? Because
places, right.
Understandably, your expectation is that you are dealing with about 10,000 people every weekend. At whether you are Baba Yara, whether you're in Accra, whether you are in Tamale, whichever stadium you are at. So you have 10,000 people going in and out of the washroom. Why don't we have the same situation where we keep the washrooms clean like we see for other places that have facility management in place? That's something that they need to look at.
So it calls for a responsible management system.
They'll save money, but
to recruit people to take care of those places and find a creative way of getting money to pay them. Unfortunately,
much proceeds.
That's a way of doing it. If it is an institution that has to be properly aligned to deal with things like that in the public spaces, let's do it.
Because
and enforcement.
Let me give you a stadium. Actually, you'd have to pay.
Let me give you a quick example. You know, during my very recent travel, we went, across to country. And we went into a restaurant to have a meal. When we finished, one of my colleagues said, we wanted to use the washroom. So when he went, a number of them were occupied and one was broken. And then he got out. He was not happy, very livid. And then he summoned the supervisor at the restaurant and then went off, explaining why what had happened, he didn't like it. Charlie, come and see the guy hot, sweating, begging.
Why is the toilet facility broken?
That he should not report to the council because
the license will be revoked.
Your license will be taken away and a huge fine imposed on you because you failed to keep the place properly according to standard. But you see what happens in our case. You told us about some food supervisor who will go collect packs of fried rice and then move on with his life.
He took 6 packs.
You see.
I counted 6 packs of fried rice.
We need proper supervisors.
He was there to issue a health certificate.
This guy's a message.
Hold on. He was there to issue a health certificate and waited for the Indian manager. They said manager is not there. And then when he came, he took his 6 packs of fried rice
as payment
for the health certificate and went away.
Let me do this before we continue. Your car takes care of you every day. Now it's time to do same. Protect your car with a comprehensive motor insurance policy with SD Ghana Sound Drive and get free fuel coupons as a reward. You also get exciting branded souvenirs when you buy or renew your third-party policy or our new Smart Drive policy. A third-party policy with an extra layer of protection and benefits. Promo lasts from now till end of March 2026. Let's help you take care of your car so every drive feels more secure. Reach us on 0302-214-314 for more information or walk into the nearest SD Ghana branch to buy or renew your motor insurance policy today. SD Ghana Sound Drive is underwritten by Sanlam Alliance. General terms and conditions apply. All right, we've been talking about the stadium experience of a couple of fans at the Hearts of Oak Kotoko game, and we're stretching that to talk about sanitation. There's a lot of discussion around enforcement, but I want to appeal to those who have the public mics, like media people, church leaders, and things. Please spend some time talking about sanitation. Spend some time talking about responsible, what's the word to use? Sanitation practices, for want of a better word. So whilst the assembly does enforcement, we must also do education. And as Tony said, a lot of homes don't have toilets. A lot of schools don't have toilets. So people grow up not knowing that open defecation is not the way to go. I commend the AMA for the arrest. They've started a night operation. They are catching people for doing open defecation. I think that culture, for a country that wants tourism to become number one, a country that wants to win, year of return, beyond the return, Ghana, they launched something called Ghana what? I forget.
Black Star experience.
Black Star, whatever. The Black Star experience should not include open defecation at the beaches. If we are serious about tourism, sanitation should be number one priority in Ghana. And we must educate the populace about how to use toilet facilities.
And Bernard, disposal, before you come in, disposal is also another big matter. In this day and age, if you go to the Lavender Hill, there are still trucks that are emptying their things directly into the sea. Bernard, I'm telling you.
I thought they had a company dealing with that.
No, there's a company that takes its own. But yes, there are people who are still doing
into the.
And the law doesn't prevent them from doing that.
It is unlawful to do that.
So how come nobody's stopping them?
This matter, I spent time, investigated it, did report on it. Some action was taken. They went to set up that facility there. But if you go there now, Bernard, I drove past there about a month ago.
People are still,
and I still saw trucks. Yes,
Ghana.
Directly into the sea. The question you ask yourself is, this is the heart of the nation, the national capital. Why should such a thing still be going on? It's been what? 10 or so odd years since I did that report, right? Some measures have been taken to deal with that. Somehow, people are still doing it. Not far away, we have people swimming the seawater, and then when they say, oh, because it's salty, it will kill the whatever. No, but that is not it.
So what do we teach people in school? I don't know. What are we teaching people in school? What is missing in education that people don't know, that emptying human waste into the sea is ecological suicide? Yes. You are basically destroying your country. And we are, I mean, look, you go to.
No, they are there this morning.
But why? Is it, what are we missing?
Ask the local government people. It's not the assemblies.
But there's also an education issue.
No, there's not an education issue. It's an enforcement issue. Because where that the place of disposal is not very far from a municipal office.
Charlie.
In fact, there's one across the street.
And we have a slaughterhouse not far away.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do. It has everything to do with enforcement.
People don't send me video. I don't need it.
I should disturb your conscience so that you will talk about it more.
I'm already discussing. Don't send me any picture.
Please send.
I took this picture on this day and wanted to speak about it to the branch manager, but I rescinded my decision.
That's why we know
how they react or respond. Munene. But don't send me the picture. Don't send me that.
Kindly visit the Ridge Hospital washrooms. I wonder what is going on in other public hospitals. This is the Greater Accra Regional Hospital.
What's happening there?
Someone sent a message that their washrooms are not
in the hospital, relatively.
I mean, that
but the hospital washroom
it's probably good.
Hospital washroom.
But hospital into a polluted.
Hospital washroom.
Because you're saying from the court to the hospital to the stadium and to some, even sacred places of public worship, you go to their washrooms and it's not sacred. It's a problem.
Disturbing.
There are more messages. Good morning, Bernard. How many times does the tap flow in Accra alone? That is where it starts from. There are certain things we can't say or else we will hurt our economy. The World Bank and UNICEF a few years ago dedicated millions of dollars to solve this problem under a project called WASH. What happened to the toilets the ex-government started constructing in various communities? I get tired of this country. that. I want to give a. Okay, you didn't add your name. Hi, Bernard and Co. Basically, there should be a strict law for establishing toilet facilities in our homes and various business centers in this country. It seems the black man doesn't care about it. Okay. Daniel Autry sent that from the East Hospital. He said, today that I decided to eat English breakfast, see what you guys are doing. Then for business sanitation issue for the indiscipline and enforcement. Old Bob said that from Canterbury.
Forgive us.
All right. Israel from Tema says, I think the reason people don't keep washrooms neat is because they don't scrub their washrooms. But Bernard, you see there, okay,
that's why.
Okay, so
on the dark web, you can find videos of Ghanaians defecating on the rocks below Elmina Castle. Into bracket shit stories.
I got one from on Cape Coast too. I think Cape Coast seems to be a problem. So this one comes from one of our regular listeners. One of our friends sent a message. He says the embarrassment of walking on the parapet of Cape Coast Castle with foreign visitors and seeing natives doing their business on the beach in full view.
It's terrible. You know, Goffred, I feel like it's
this shouldn't happen at certain places.
You know, we have lost shame.
Yeah.
And for me, it's terrible. We need to go back to at least Ferry Kakra.
Setting.
Charlie, open defecation 2026. There is no. Before they do a major economic thing, let's stop open defecation.
First, it will be hard.
But
we should try it. You know, because that one is behavioral and it's also enforcement. We have to do it. If because I feel shy telling people Ghana, come and visit. We are the gateway. No, we are not.
You see, the most embarrassing point is that the EU ambassador or someone, they are going to clean the.
They are organizing cleanup for our beaches.
And our authorities are calling you, media, come and cover this.
Can you imagine?
You even embarrassed that
EU people will be doing.
Come and clean our shores.
A lot of the
people are cleaning our beaches.
Yeah, they do clean up for beaches.
Remove
a lot of the
plastic bags.
A lot of the European embassies. Yes. Sanitation is something they do when they come to Ghana.
Because
we
don't.
Maybe they can't tell the leaders when they meet them. They feel embarrassed.
So they clean for us.
Yes, it's so bad. They do clean up at beaches.
Look, the SDGs tell us what we should achieve by 2030, right? The question is, are we going to achieve this one?
The SDGs.
You need to robustly enforce it. Nobody should come and tell us that we should clean this place, we should clean that place.
Even cat.
It's so wrong.
Even a cat.
It covers it.
No, Ghana, we should change. We need to get serious here. I know that we don't have a lot of time, and we are sounding repetitive, but Charlie, it's terrible. It's terrible.
You see, Bernard, my thing is there are spaces in Ghana that are well kept and properly done. When you enter, it's refreshing and dignifying. I think what we've failed to do is to translate the discipline and the mindsets and the firm organization and attention to detail in such spaces to every other place. But the reality is that such places are often private and people are making money from that, and they have high-end expectations. Their clients are all over the globe. So you realize that if you go to such spaces, once you're leaving, they ask you for a review, right? And they take those reviews seriously. But in other spaces where they are not serious, especially the public spaces, you're going to even give feedback. Nobody cares.
The public doesn't reward neatness.
No one cares.
So part of it is what we value. If you value cleanliness and you start rating organizations on the basis of how clean their toilets are, I think we can make some progress.
If you have to rate the stadium, it will crash.
So can we ever host a major AFCON?
Yes, but we did it in 2008. Or you mean again?
It was new. Standards have changed. If you look at what Cote d'Ivoire and what Morocco has done, are you sure we can actually host an AFCON with the kind of stadiums we have?
So you see, build new stadiums.
You see, look, building new stadiums.
Let the man make his point.
Yeah, I just want to say that, look, the issue is bigger than merely building a stadium. We are talking about, look, GJA Press Center. A senior journalist is just telling us that when you go to the female space, young girls who should know better, if the account is to be believed and is correct,
at the press center.
Journalists, we are the people who are reporting, saying that we should do it this way.
It's okay, it's our man.
So it is bigger than just building. If you build a new space, the people will still go and spoil it. You have to take it out.
Bernard, I went to the CID headquarters for a police report.
Also,
The toilet in this CID express, it was terrible. No teachers.
But that being said, the police people shouldn't catch me for this one. I beg them. But they like bush pan.
First answer na asitra na kuro asodwe bebe no. First air toilet. Unya very competent, excellent toilet. Unne.
I need ideas on how to use the power of radio to change people's minds about sanitation.
We are doing that.
No, I need ideas. I want creative ways of sustaining it. I want creative, because I do it touch and go.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to give it some real 3 months.
Oh,
you see how people keep talking about the Aliu Muhammad. You see, in Ghana, when you do something, people remember. A lot of people talk about Aliu Muhammad's attempt
to fix
indiscipline.
Yes.
Even though it didn't last, we still remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think these days we, the media, have a lot of power. So I need some ideas on how to deal with the toilet issue.
The first one.
Because as you said, first.
Let's rank public institutions that have clean toilets. Let's keep doing that. People don't like shame. At least the public ones where they get to know that.
So that's one way.
Yeah, that's one way we can help.
Can we use legislation to insist on certain things within public spaces?
I'm sure it's there.
The laws are there. Just not enforcing. The laws are there. We are just not enforcing it.
I don't even know whether
I go to Ashaiman right now, this very morning. Ashaiman. And many other communities like that.
The United States of Ashaiman.
People have lined up. Look, at those days, my early years in Accra, when I first came, I spent some time briefly in Ashaiman. And that thing is still going on, over 20 years on. Right? At dawn, you wake up, and then you go
So let me ask you a question.
and line up.
So in 20 years, what has changed? You came to Accra 20 years ago or 22. I'll say maybe 2000. I went to the university. So 26 years. Is there something that we've changed properly that you can say that this one, the Ghana has solved it? Maybe mosquito. Yeah, maybe we are not dying from malaria.
Even mosquito. But malaria is still killing us in big numbers.
Or maybe cholera.
Well, cholera now we are doing fairly well. It's come down. Just the recent outbreak was under the Mills administration.
So cholera is going.
So that one maybe we have done something about.
For me, I always say that I'll say one of the best public health interventions ever has been the immunization of babies. Okay, where most mothers know that when they give birth to a child, they have to send the child for weigh-in and do what they call vaccination against the 6 killer. I don't know who introduced that idea, but it's worked so well. So even people who haven't gone to school, they know that once the baby comes, even if the baby is delivered at home, you have to go for weigh-in
because donor money comes in.
No, I think wait. Let's not rush. Okay. See, maybe we need to ask the health people how they're able to do it.
Bernard.
Because generations have come and gone, and because in some countries you don't have
the consistency.
So I'm coming. Maybe let's study what worked there and use it in the sanitation.
Even in far more developed democracies, they are not as developed as
in our. I'm coming. Immunization, Ghana is very. There are countries with higher education than Ghana. People still don't take their babies for immunization.
Yeah, because there's something known as vaccine resistant. People.
But we've done it here to prove that.
And let me explain. Because what's happening in that is that in many of these spaces, a lot of people have formed networks. They have discovered channels which they are using to misinform their people about the motives behind vaccination. Misinformation in a big way.
But let's deal with what makes Ghana successful.
I'm
not talking about what makes other countries successful.
So let me help with my perspective on the matter. And I'm saying this because I've seen very recent literature. I just came back from a space where these things were discussed. And I'm making the point that because a lot of funding comes in from the likes of UNICEF and allied institutions that support the welfare of kids, right? And they insist that we need to do these things. But somehow we ourselves don't find the money to be able to enforce these things. That's where the problem is. Where donor money comes in, and where donors insist that we want to see how you are using the money, they are tracking and asking questions, we seem to do a lot better in those spaces.
Childhood killer diseases, I think it's been over 40, 50 years. So for me, I think we can learn from it. We can learn from it. So maybe donor money started it. Yeah. But I think that the general health care education for families has included that in a way that it's become subconscious. Everybody does it. Every woman takes their child to,
except those who have religious reasons not to.
Very few don't. You get me? So my point is that if we've been able to succeed with one social intervention like that, why can't we create another one around open defecation?
We've not made it a priority yet.
Which is where I'm going to.
Yes, because the things we are most worried about, we talk about them a lot of the time. So if you go online, you listen, you follow the conversations of young people, elderly people, users of digital platforms, they are talking about the things they care about. These things don't come up. But that's why I think we in the media have that responsibility to make them frontline as we are doing. And the state also needs to. If you look at Lee Kuan Yew's From Third World to First World, he talks about some of these problems that we are still grappling with today. There was a bit of it that had to do with the engineering and infrastructure and all those heavy ticket issues, but a lot of public education and creating awareness mattered. So people, you go to maybe the National Theatre, you just put your hand on the armrest, you see there's chewing gum underneath the thing, all those kinds of things. They created spaces where if you're entering a public space and you're chewing a gum, you can drop that gum. You understand? People will be driving and they will spit out, or they're just walking and they've just. But there were things done such that culturally they migrated the people from using spittles. Because if you read a book, he tells you that if you go into anyone's office, they have a spittle. It's like a butter under their table. They will be there and they will just take it. They will spit in it. But he said he traveled out to another country and then he realized that they don't do that. So he came back and said, "No, we cannot do this.
Let's stop this.
We cannot do this." And then everywhere,
so this is from the very top.
Yes, and in public spaces where you go, there are signages that says no, you don't have to do this. So we can start from spaces.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think, and I don't want to put too much duty on our political leaders, but do you think our political leaders see themselves as agents of social change in the way you are describing Lee Kuan Yew's own? Because it seems to me as if our political leaders, they feel like they have to solve an economic problem, create jobs for people. But Lee is thinking about even where people spit and how people live. So his mandate is not limited to an economic. Do you understand? He's thinking around even spitting. Are you sure that the person who is our president, in defining his job as the leader, does he construe his responsibility to include things like that?
You see, it would surprise you. With the greatest respect to many of the people who are within that class, right? Many of them are my friends. Many don't even know how to take care of themselves first before even thinking of the big ticket items that you're talking about. No, Bernard, you see, we assume that because someone got elected in a constituency and is in Accra, and is sitting and is saying here, he has a fantastic idea as to how to transform our lives.
We are talking about political leaders generally.
No, I'm saying, I'm using that point, right? And you see, if you look through the many problems that we have, many as a result of these things. If you like, talk to some of the people who work in even the parliament washrooms about
where the law is made,
about how some of our elected representatives deal with these spaces. You understand? So we ascribe so much might and to many. Of course, there are fantastic people in the space.
I get you. I was talking more about like the highest level. I'm not talking about.
But he's saying that it's a translation of their personal lives into public life.
So that is that. You see, on my recent trip, a professor drew my attention to a concept of futures analysis, right? Where, as you sit today, you should project 50 years from today. Ask yourself, the things that you are doing now, if you continue to do the same things for the next 50 years, right? What is likely to be the outcome Project yourself into 50 years
and see what the
and
consequences.
imagine the consequences.
If you continue doing this,
exactly.
Jesus.
When you return to today, ask yourself, what are the things that you must change about the things you are doing today, so that you can
alter that 50 years.
Exactly. Now, let's
bring that to Ghana.
Let's ask ourselves. The things we are doing today as a country.
No.
Let's project ourselves into 50 years. Imagine the chaos on the streets.
Accra will be something.
Imagine the rubbish that is all over. Imagine the drugs we are talking about. Our kids we are told are now going on drugs just so they can perform or outperform each other so that they don't lose matches. Imagine the public spaces, the markets, how we are keeping them, how the Makala women, sometimes use chamber pots where they are selling food. Right? Project that 50 years from today into the future and ask yourself whether we'll be able to survive that kind of Ghana.
No.
If we can't, then public policy should require that we take specific measures today as to alter the likelihood of the chaos we are building.
Let's wrap up with some final comments. Caleb, do that for me and then you wrap up with your points as well.
There's a business school that Sky will be very familiar with. Someone sent a message to say if you're going to their washroom, this is a business school tertiary level, the greetings you will get will be 50 meters away in terms of the from the place.
Maybe we should also have a policy when somebody comes for an interview, ask him how are your washrooms?
Yeah. See, I think that our universities...
We have to radical.
I think our universities and spaces where a lot of people gather, especially young minds are shaped, are a fine space for some of these things to be fine-tuned.
Yes, please.
Because over the weekend, all the universities, most of them graduated fantastic people, thousands of them in their numbers.
Yeah.
Imagine each of them had, in addition to their certification, proper etiquette, personal hygiene, training around these things. And how does that happen?
Sky, there's a message here that sort of agrees with you when I was arguing with you about Timman. My brother, good morning.
Morning.
This sanitation matter is something that just baffles me. It goes way deeper than enforcement. It should be engraved in the very DNA of our society so that certain acts will not even occur to us as a citizen. Even in the new facility, quote unquote, like the Boteman Sports Complex, the washrooms are a complete mess. I was there 3 weeks ago and I was even confused. I asked myself, what was this person thinking when they did this?
There's this message, Bernard, that says, hello, Bernard and team.
Yes.
Maybe daily, Citi FM can have a segment that will acknowledge and critique those who keep these spaces. Name and praise, name and shame. You can call it. Nududu Restaurant in Hasho boasts very clean toilets. The owner mentioned she is intentional about maintaining cleanliness. When she leaves it to her staff, they often don't clean it thoroughly. So she personally supervises and verifies after they finish. She even dismisses workers who neglect toilet cleanliness.
Yes.
Supervision and strict enforcement are essential. This is coming in from Vera.
Let's read some comments. Let me read messages. I find it also interesting. The Accra mayor has been making the rounds. And last week he was at one market where they were doing a health thing.
Right.
Maybe he can add a checking of toilets whilst he's going.
They arrested 8 people.
I mean, at the market.
Yes.
At the market. He should check the state of toilets at the market whilst he's at it. Anyway, more messages. Good morning, guys. I had a Kenyan over last year for business. We went around the southern parts of Ghana, and after she said, Ghana is beautiful. But where do you guys go to toilet?
$1 million question.
I was ashamed. Good morning, breakfast team. Maybe this is an opportunity to tell ADMA that most kiosk estates around Ogbojo and Boche and its environments do it in gutters and bushes around the communities. There are houses without toilets. This is Kwame from Ogbojo. Good morning, guys. It is true. Greater Accra Hospital washrooms are very, very, very bad.
This is rage.
Hospital authorities must do something about it. Maggie from Osu. Let me read that message again.
Only 10 years old. Or something.
Let me read the Ridge Hospital again.
This guy Ridge is not more than 10 years.
Good morning, guys. It is true. It is true. Greater Accra Hospital washroom are very, very, very bad.
Meanwhile, the outside is neat.
Hospital authorities must do something about that. Maggie from Osu. Okay, this
and let me add something to that hospital, because there's a message from a retired journalist who says it's devastating to share that my cousin passed away at the hospital.
Which one?
She slipped on urine left on the floor of the washroom and didn't survive that fall.
Wow. Urine on the floor.
Yeah, that's
In
right.
the
She didn't
hospital.
mention the name of the hospital,
Yeah.
but says the hospital.
Okay. All right, let me finish this. Please allow me to commend GCB Bank.
All
There are
right.
washrooms which I visited at Hohoi,
Okay.
Ho,
Okay.
Goso,
Right.
Doma,
Okay.
Ahinkro, and Mem,
Mem.
are all genuinely clean.
Are you a toilet inspector?
Or
you are auditor? Maybe it's an auditor.
It's a facility manager.
You visited GCB.
Where did you go again?
Hohoi, Gota.
Gosu, Mem, Ahinkro.
Doma Ahinkro.
Yeah, Doma
No,
Ahinkro.
it's on a circuit auditing or something.
Yeah.
Of toilets.
No, maybe it's doing audit of accounts.
We need to bring back arts like the
Wow,
Wabodam,
Bodam,
Hannah
Alberto, so.
It's
Wow,
funny at the
Bodam.
time, but it
no.
brought some shame to even
Yeah.
peeing in public.
Yeah.
If you are shy to pee, you'd be shy to do number 2. This is sad. Bernard, in the 80s and very early 90s, when you go for weighing, you are given Tom Brown, oil, wheat, and others to encourage women to keep them visiting the hospital.
So the P was you doing give me Milo.
No, he's talking about incentives.
Yeah, to go back
Incentives.
and get immunization.
Good morning. Hey, Ridge Hospital, you people should be very careful.
More comment.
Find me the name
They
of
are getting
the
shout-outs,
medical
pa.
director there.
Yeah, Ridge Hospital is serious.
A lot of people are mentioning
A
Ridge
lot of
Hospital
bad
this
things
morning.
keep coming from there.
Yeah, actually.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
See, Ridge Hospital is bad.
Oh.
I'm a first-time father, and my son was born on the 21st of May, 2019.
Oh, good date.
Up to date, every time I celebrate my son's birthday, I still remember the traumatic scene I saw at the washroom at Ridge Hospital.
Oh.
It's bad, oh.
Hey.
Ridge Hospital. Hey.
Whoa. A hospital that
You
spends so much money being renovated.
Yeah.
How come they have such a terrible hospital?
That's disturbing because this is not the only bad thing or bad press we are seeing about.
Yeah.
You know,
So
Ridge
there's something
Hospital.
about managing.
Yeah,
Ridge
something
Hospital.
is going on.
You know,
there
the minister even set up a committee to investigate
the recent allegations of neglect.
Dr.
of patients
Leslie
and all of that.
Issa Adam Zakaria, please this morning go and inspect your washrooms.
Yeah, I think it's even new there.
Yeah, he should go and this morning he should just try and check all the washrooms, and maybe for the next month make sure the washrooms are kept clean. Good morning, better than team. This is Gordon Dogbe from Atoku Copper. Atoku Copper in Aflao. In Aflao, better than team. Please help me with this simple and harmless question. If you go to the public washroom and after the tap is not flowing, there's no water to flush. Please, what should we do?
You should check if the water is flowing before you enter that place.
But if the water is not flowing, then what should you do?
No, I'm saying that first check before you enter.
So after I
ask
enter
them
and
to
I
give you a
check.
bucket so you can fetch water and do your cleanup.
What if there's no bucket?
Look, wait till you clean up your mess. Don't leave it.
No, that's before you use it. If there's no water, then what do I do?
Maybe you should first open the chamber and see whether there's water in it. I said that because no. You see, the chamber of the WC.
It's okay.
You lift it out. Because sometimes the only water that is left is the one that is inside it.
Guys, okay.
Good morning, better team. This is Yawa from Tesano. I believe landlords and landladies must be forced to build toilets in their rental facilities. There is a public toilet more or less sharing space within the Abeka market. I find it so upsetting. Yes, it may be needful for the sellers in the market, but it still doesn't sit well where where it is located. Thankfully, it is WC. I saw a young girl come out of there on Sunday, and all I could think about is the infection she's probably going home with. By the way, I have lost appetite with the plenty talk about toilets.
Yes,
sorry, but
it's been a shitty morning.
we are not going to read anyone. Sometimes I sent 2 messages this morning. All of them are from the market.
Because they put the pressure on him. When we were praying outside, he is the person they will be calling.
It's been a shitty morning,
Are you done?
Yes, brother.
I have 2 suggestions from listeners.
Okay, go on.
So this one says, how to sustain education in sanitation. 1, pictorial and video education by children. 2. Target children in schools at home with songs. 3. Post horrific images on billboards.
Oh dear.
And 4. Dedicate a day in a week to talk about it. And also visit these sites on these days. So this is from Percy. Percy, thank you. Let me give you another one. This one is from Professor Chris Gordon. He says, IESS has done a lot on the ground practical research on this. We are 100% willing and available to work with Citi on a campaign with an evidence-based approach.
We are happy.
So I think I need to follow up on
Yes,
that.
I'll check them out and
bless you,
give you
bro.
some
Let's make it
feedback on
happen.
it.
A follow-up on how to use
IESS.
Yes. Good morning, Bernard. There's
Morning.
another concern worth noting. In some public institutions, restroom access reflects a troubling hierarchy, like the apartheid system. Facilities are labeled for senior managers.
It's true.
Junior staff and visitors. I find that very worrying. In many cases, the restrooms designated for visitors are poorly maintained.
True.
Common problems include the absence of toilet paper, no running water, and no soap for hand washing. This raises basic questions about hygiene, dignity, and equal treatment in the public. Look, it's true. And there are certain facilities you go to when you say, oh, then let me take you to this side. Because this side is no good. But why is this side no good?
Yeah, because they are not taking care of it. And if the manager uses the same facility, chances are he will see the problems and deal with it.
Yeah, but you can't have apartheid. You can't have apartheid.
No, but Bernard, this morning one of the main takeaways is Ridge Hospital. The new medical director for pay attention to that.
I'm told Baltimore is managed by the NSA.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah. So
they should sit up.
Good morning, Bernard. Don't mention my name. I strongly support the ranking of public institutions and public facilities on their handling of sanitation issues.
Sharp.
I also suggest that listeners should help with financial resources, information, etc. I'm ready to do my part, and I'm sure my colleagues, dedicated listeners, will do same.
It will be interesting
to support something Citi will do on toilets.
It will be interesting to visit the local government ministry and check their washroom.
But do you guys think we should do a campaign on toilets?
It's necessary.
It should be done.
Let's do it.
Remember, there was a time that I came in late because.
But you mean to me, your journalists will be spending a lot of time in
toilets?
People get sick. Well, of course. I mean,
people get sick. It's not easy like that. It's not easy like that too.
No,
you are the one who sent on the reports.
No, listeners will send videos. No,
maybe we should have toilet police.
Oh, well, that's the town council people. The town council people that were using previously. They'll come and inspect.
Absorbed into the municipal system.
But now it's not effective.
Are they working?
Oh, those days, Charlie, everybody, you wake up, you sweep your place. You keep even the agbochi, you keep it clean. Because when they come and they see you,
matter for you.
I'm getting more suggestions on how we can do this. Okay. Bernard, good morning. Try and run with the campaign. I've gotten ChatGPT to give me some ideas. Your campaign team, your cleanliness shows who you are. Activity, short drama plus social content. Relatable scenes. Job interview candidate rejected because of hygiene habits. Date scenario. School child educating parents. Platforms we should use. TikTok, WhatsApp, etc. Humor-based messaging. Works well locally. Example, the bush is not your bathroom. Flash like someone is coming after you. Leave the toilet how you find it. Infrastructure awareness plus demand creation. Many people don't use public toilets because they are dirty, they are unsafe, they are far, they cost money. Campaign must also push demand for better public facilities. Partner messaging with groups like UNICEF, World Bank, Community Water and Sanitation. Focus. Communities deserve clean, safe toilets. Good sanitation equals strong economy, tourism plus health. Community pride competitions, clean community challenge. Monthly recognition of the cleanest public toilet, the cleanest market, the cleanest transport station. Rewards, public recognition, small infrastructure grants, media spotlight, social pressure, out-of-the-box public engagement. Pop-up beautiful toilets, install temporary super clean toilets in market. Charlie, ChatGPT, they go, ciao.
And Bernard, I just want to say something. Often we talk about, let's put modern toilets in these spaces. But we also have to understand the local context, right? You can't go and put a WC at a place where
they are used to shoot them.
They don't, no, that's also there. First of all, they don't have constant supply of water to deal with flushing the system, right? Then also, I remember a story I did. I think when we're doing the Hold My Hand documentary, there was a documentary that came from a certain part of the country. I wouldn't mention the part. Where they built modern public health, toilet facility for them. The people use what do you call it? How do you call that thing? The corn. The
corn hub. After
there,
you remove the thing.
Yeah, that's right. They use that to clog the facility.
Oh. Why?
So you see, first of all, there must have been poor education of the people as to what kind of facility it is, or it was, and what kind of what do you call it, sanitary
practices
exactly expected of you. And also the poverty of the people. The people couldn't afford what do you call it, T-roll. So what would they do? They are farmers. If they are farmers, the only thing they use in the bushes would be what do you call it, the cob. So they will come, use it, and then dump it in the thing, and then clog the whole system. That documentary should be somewhere. It's still there, I believe. So our leaders who are building these things too, please understand the culture of the people, the context. Try and understand whether these things can be built in these spaces because of the local, practices, and see how you can use properly tailored solutions to resolve the problems of our communities.
Let's read
because assuming that all sides will fit for whatever how the expression is, it's a big headache for.
So Bernard, we used to have a strong record with sanitation, particularly when the assemblies would visit homes for inspections. Unfortunately, we haven't seen much improvement in recent years, despite modern advances. To change this, we need to reintroduce our educational programs. The first step should be reviving the sanitation education videos to reach more people. Thanks. Max sent that through. In the meantime, Bernard, while we are at it, I have special regards from David Wedem Malike to the team. We visited their facility over the weekend, and he said, "Oh, Caleb, you and Bernard, tell the team they're doing a good job." So yeah,
where is that? Where's the facility?
This is Aqua Safari.
It was good.
Yeah, David Wedem Malike. He's the general manager.
Providence Insurance sent
their washrooms are great.
Providence Insurance sent us a nice cake for World Radio Day, which we shared with the whole staff on Friday because you are not here. They also brought some.
Nobody had the presence of mind.
No, I kept some of the chocolate for you.
So it's in your
house. But the cake, we ate it on Friday.
On Monday.
I didn't eat some.
And then
I didn't get some.
And then AVV rice.
But
I put it in front of
Bernard.
Me.
Bernard.
When we went upstairs, the cake I carried upstairs.
Bernard.
No, I'm disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Yeah, but I want to say
I'm
in keeping with what we have been discussing.
I gave the cake to HR. And the whole staff was there, so you can't accuse me.
Okay.
Number 2, AVV Rice brought lunch on Valentine's Day. I'm saying this because I don't want you to hear someone. When they brought the rice,
my God,
only the production team was there. Godfred and Kakra had left. So I called Caleb and we shared the food and we ate. Everybody ate some.
So that's good.
If you hear that something was brought in your name,
I didn't. Okay. I just want to add briefly.
As you say, I'm about
and then I'm a teacher already. Dudu amanovi body emi hokpa makoni.
Dudu amabody.
Asude.
Emi so.
Oh, eja onyami. Womba. For a bread.
And so we're back with another one shortly. Caleb, give me 2 quick ones.
Hold your dial right there, because Minerals Commission is about to make history. Forget about the usual bars. The serious action is happening in Tadi. The Minerals Commission is rolling out the red carpet for the biggest event on our economic calendar. That's the Local Content Summit 2026. Is themed strengthening local content and indigenization, building a resilient mining sector in Ghana. And guess who's leading the charge? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is opening the crucial national dialogue. So mark your calendars, February 18th and 19th, 2026 at the Palms by Eagles in Takrady. Tell your business partners, tell everyone. Call us now. 0208-129-032 0208-129-032. mincom.gov.gh is where to visit online. When the world gathers for greatness, one name leads the way. Litina Travels. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the biggest global event on the planet, happening in America, Canada, and Mexico. Join Litina 2-in-1 experience, uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. Everything you need for your travel, going and back, is sorted. So call us 0244-260-789. Our office is at Alisa Hotel North Ridge. Join us now.
When we come back, friends from the University of Ghana Business School have some great news about their 1-year sandwich program and how you can be part of this exciting program. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Kuma has always dreamt of commanding his own military forces.
Attention! Eyes right, stand at ease.
Because that dream is still a vision in progress, he spends his time commanding his money with the EcoBank mobile app.
Operation Supplier Payment. Dispatch 1,000 units of currency from Accra to Benin. Move! Move!
Sometimes he wants a little extra control so that he can buy only what he needs.
Command Center mobile app. Activate virtual card protocol and initiate payments for sneakers and t-shirts. Abort mission for leather coat payment.
Even when the general is fast asleep, his standing order marches out to sort his bills. With the EcoBank mobile app, you can command your money to make safe transactions in Ghana and across 33 African countries. Download the EcoBank mobile app on the Play or App Store today.
By the left, about turn.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Hey, quick question. Do people still think condoms are boring?
Boring? That's a myth. Condoms protect and keep things enjoyable.
Exactly, because diseases still exist. HIV, STIs, and protection matters.
Using a condom isn't fear, it's responsibility.
And let's clear this up. Condoms don't reduce pleasure.
In fact, they help you relax, feel safe, and stay in control.
Plus, they come in different types, textures, and styles. Choice is power.
Power to protect yourself.
Power to protect your partner.
Power to protect your future. Love smart. Choose protection every time. This 13th February,
join the world to celebrate
International Condom Day.
Wrap it right.
Protect your life. Stay safe. Stay informed. Stay empowered. Condom. Just use it.
This message is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission in partnership with the AIDS Healthcare Foundation.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-32231. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
When you hit the road, anything can happen. Drive with motor insurance that's fast, reliable, and always there when it matters. Whether it is comprehensive motor insurance, third-party fire and theft, or third-party only, Provident Insurance will sort you out. Insure or renew from January to March and enjoy fuel coupons and exclusive branded souvenirs. Terms and conditions apply. Drive confident, drive protected. Visit any Provident Insurance branch nationwide, our agency outlets, or licensed brokers. You can also call 050-937-4928 for inquiries or visit providencegh.com for more information. Remember, Ghana card is required for individuals and TIN number for corporate clients and for all motor insurance transactions in line with NIC directives.
With Provident, plan your cover.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 for the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
All right, so it's 9:45 City Breakfast Show. We have in studio Professor Stephen Brimer and Dr. Anita Baku. They're both from the University of Ghana Business School. Gentlemen and lady, you are welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And they are here because they want to talk to us about the 1-year sandwich program at the University of Ghana, its uniqueness, how you can apply, and why those of you considering further education should seriously think about the University of Ghana Business School sandwich program. Welcome to the program. So let me start with Prof. So tell me about this 1-year sandwich program at the University of Ghana Business School. What is it about?
So at the University of Ghana Business School, we have a 1-year program that we run as a sandwich program. That is 2 semesters. So for example, this year they come in March, and then they will come in next year March to do the second semester. That is about 1 year, and the program is done. And in between the 2 semesters, they'll do their project work. Now, what happens is that we try to combine the flexibility of a sandwich program with the rigorous nature of academic work. So we achieve 2 in 1. So the workers are able to do the program without even taking time off from work. And yet
So how long is each part of the sandwich?
The sandwich is 6 weeks intensive lectures.
6 weeks intensive lectures?
Yes, to make sure that we cover.
So this means every day?
So Monday to Friday, yes.
And then homework be
good. But it's all good because most of these people who come in are workers.
So they take the 6 weeks off to do that?
No, they don't take it off because on the weekdays they do it after work online.
Okay.
So Monday to Friday is after work online.
Okay.
And then some weekends will be face to face.
But they have 6 weeks to do that.
But they have 6 weeks to do this project.
And then how long is the break before they come back for the next segment?
So they would come back next year, March, to do the second semester.
Oh.
In between the 2 semesters is the project work. So we make sure we keep engaging them within that period.
So the 6 weeks is for class work, and then the break is for the project work?
Yes, so the break is for the project work.
Dr. Baku, tell me about the uniqueness of this program and also which subject areas are amenable to the sandwich program, because you are talking about a general sandwich program.
Yes.
All right. So
okay, let me first start with the subject areas.
Good.
And then I'll tell you about the uniqueness of the program. So we have MSc Forensic Accounting and Fraud Examination. We have Procurement and Supply Chain Management. We have Organizational Leadership and Governance, Clinical Leadership and Management, Logistics and Transport Management. We have Hospitality and Tourism Management, Health Policy and Management, Public Sector Management, Marketing Strategy, Accounting and Finance, Tax Policy and Finance, International Business, and Business Analytics.
Plenty like that.
Yes.
Almost 12 course areas.
13 naturally, yes.
And these all have the sandwich option.
Yes.
It's a master's program.
It's a master's, 1-year master's program.
So what makes it unique?
So one of its uniqueness is that you are doing it within 1 year. And also the programs were developed with those in the industry. And so students get the best of both academia and industry. Also, the mode of teaching is a hybrid between online and in-person. The online is taking into cognizance the fact that most of our students are working but still need the necessary competencies in their work. And so, like my colleague said, on weekdays within the 6 weeks, in the evenings, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., all lectures are online. On weekends, some of the lectures are online, others are in person. Another uniqueness of the program is that we are associated or we are partnering with the Association to Advance Collegiate School of Business. And the UGBS has been a member since 2015. And we are in the process of getting accreditation for all our programs. This means that our students are put in a position to compete on the international stage with other people, because this association ensures that our curricula are designed to meet the industry expectation. Also, there's also international travel opportunities associated with the program. Last year, our students went to Australia, and this year there are plans to go to the US and then to the UK in the Imperial College of London.
Wonderful.
And then networking opportunities, of course, during the in-person sessions.
I see. So, Prof, what type of person should be applying for these programs within the Sandwich rubric, and what's the application process like?
Okay, so with a first good degree, you can apply. And a first good degree in Ghana is defined as first class, second upper, and then second lower. And if you're outside Ghana, then it will be a school that is recognized by GTEC. Then you are qualified to apply. So that's the basic qualification for people to apply into the program. But very often we find out that those who really apply, a lot of the people are actually workers who are in the industry for a while, and
because
that really helps.
Specialist subject areas.
These are specialist subject areas, and so it actually enables and improves the quality of the program because of the interaction that actually is brought to bear in the classroom lectures and this.
So work experience is important.
Work experience is critical. So we actually take 2 years work experience to come in. So you need a degree and 2 years work experience, and you can apply for.
What do you need to? How's the application process like?
So you buy an e-voucher from our banks. We have about 8 banks, including EcoBank, Commercial Bank, GCB Bank, Fidelity, Republic Bank, and ADB, and others. You buy an e-voucher, you log onto our website, and you apply online. You upload your transcript, and you upload your certificate. And then you leave the rest to the university.
And how are your payment terms like?
So students are allowed to pay up to about 70% to get in and register.
And then they can clear
and then they can pay the rest. But you pay by semester basis, so it's not like you pay the whole year. You pay for semester 1 and you pay for semester 2. So in semester 1, you're allowed to pay up to 70% and you get in and register. And just before you write exams, you can pay the 30%. Then you're allowed to write your exams.
So let me understand something. We are in February.
Yes.
So if I want to be part of the first 2026 March cohort, I have to apply now.
Yes, you have to apply now. The application is in process. And people are being admitted on a daily basis. So applications are going on
and
right
the
now.
admission, when do classes start?
16th of March will begin.
So basically a month from today.
A month from today.
And the application process will not take me more than a week, right? So I can apply.
But you can, once you have your transcript and certificate, you can apply within 10 minutes.
So if I'm a product of Legon, the transcript, you can find it yourself.
You need your certificate. Put up Legon, you upload your certificate.
I don't know where that is.
For a product of Legon, you need your certificate, but not your transcript.
So you can go, because my transcript will still be in the record.
Your transcripts are in the records. Yes.
Okay. But I can go to the academic office, they'll find it for me, right?
Yes, definitely. Come to the
so get your transcript from another university, and then your certificate, obviously, apply.
Yes.
And then, when will I know a decision has been made? How soon is a decision made?
Okay, so immediately you apply and your application is completed, we have coordinators of the various programs. The two of us coordinate 2 different programs. We have other colleagues who coordinate other programs. They go in there, and the graduate school would go through your application to make sure it's complete, and then they would clear you.
Okay.
And then we would then start the admission process. We then give you the admissions, and it will come into your application portal.
I see. You mentioned 13 areas. If you can repeat, because I feel people need to know what the subject areas are.
Yes.
So these are Sandwich Master's Degree Program, University of Ghana Business School.
Yes.
You do 16 March, 6 weeks. Then the break is for your project work. Then you come next March to finish. So it gives you enough time. And there's also face-to-face session on weekends. So you can meet your classmates. A lot of this is on Zoom. What are the subject areas again?
Okay, so we have MSc Forensic Accounting and Fraud Examination, MSc Procurement and Supply Chain Management, MA Organizational Leadership and Governance, MSc Clinical Leadership and Management, MSc Logistic and Transport Management, MSc Hospitality and Tourism Management, MSc Health Policy and Management, MA Public Sector Management, MA Marketing Strategy, MSc Accounting and Finance, MSc Tax Policy and Finance, MSc International Business, and MSc Business Analytics.
So is there a number to call, or for you just go to the bank, get the e-voucher, or if I want more information about these programs, where should I go to?
So first of all, you could go to our website. If you go to UGBS website, or if you go to University of Ghana website, you can navigate
to
you back
UGBS,
to UGBS,
and then from there you follow up
Yes.
sandwich programs.
Yes, but you can also call a number 05 95 50 8270. I repeat 05 95 50 8270. But we also have social media handles on YouTube, on X, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. You can get us at UGBS Official.
Wonderful. So for those of you who want to do a master's program but don't have a full year of going out of work, this is the real program for you, where you can do 6 weeks intensive. The break period allows you to do your project, and another 6 weeks of intensive classes. I think it's the same quality you get, just that it's a different schedule.
Approach,
so that particularly if you work in a company that will not give you a year off, or you can't afford to leave your job for a year to go and do full-time schooling, the sandwich program becomes...
But there's a new building that's coming up though, close to the University of Ghana Business School, Graduate School. I don't know if that belongs to the business school.
Yes, it does.
Is that an extension? This is near the Presec IPSA junction.
Yes. That's right.
You've put up another building.
We put up another building, a beautiful building.
So this is where this sandwich programs will be held.
Yeah, so it's part of our graduate.
Wonderful. So this is at the traffic light between you call it IPS junction and
so
Lagos.
just opposite the Shell there, you see some new building.
It's a girl, actually.
Oh my God. No, this one is Shell. Shell is on the left.
Okay.
So, and it's right across the road like that.
Beautiful. Yes.
Very nice.
Before.
Very, very nice.
All in preparation for
these new guys. Okay.
And
what's the average class size, or it depends on the course?
So what happens is that depending on the course we get, then we break them into cohorts.
Okay.
So we can break you into 3 cohorts, 4 cohorts, 2 cohorts.
So you don't. What number would you not let a class exceed?
We will not let it exceed 50.
So 50 or below.
50 or below.
That makes sense. That makes sense. No, Legon, we are all products of the university, so we can't say anything bad about it. Otherwise, our degree will be taken. So we have to just give you funds before you leave. We all went to Legon, and she was in my class.
Oh, that's Doc is your classmate.
From nursery 1 to JSS 3.
Nursery 1 to JSS 3.
Anita Baku. And we went to university together. That's Anita.
Beautiful.
She's taking academic work seriously. So you're a doctor of what?
Health Services Management.
My God.
We are also here. Doctor of Radio Talks. Prof, thank you. Professor Stephen Brahma is the coordinator of one of the key programs, and he's been here with Dr. Anita Baku to talk about the UGBS sandwich programs. Call 059-550-8270 or go to their website to apply for these sandwich programs.
While you apply, grab a bottle of Piva beverages to refresh yourself. We have Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, and Piva Tangy. So grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us 0550 032231. Piva Beverages, a taste you will love. And if you're looking for motor insurance that goes the extra mile, Hollard Insurance has something special for you this 2026, and you wouldn't want to miss out. Insure your car with Hollard and enjoy extra rewards. New customers get to drive away with free fuel vouchers when they sign up. So existing customers will get exclusive gifts when they renew, plus 24/7 free roadside assistance for everyone, so you're never stuck on the road. That's value for your pocket. 0800 444 999. Any of our visit any Hollard office or speak to your broker today. Men's like a Hollard Insurance, we've got you covered.
Well, we really sort of made a bit of jokes around the sanitation, but it's a very serious issue, and we are thinking of how to take the conversation further. So we'll reach out to some people after the show to see if we can get some proper campaign running.
Yeah, man.
But we definitely need some action on sanitation.
Absolutely.
It's a big priority for us. Thank you for listening to today's edition of the Citi Breakfast Show. My name is Bernard Avle. I did it with the whole team. Caleb, Godfred, Richard Sky, and Francisca Kakra Fossen. Citi News at 10 is next with Shibaba Bini. Thanks, Shiba. Good morning.
Good morning, Bernard. Coming up in the bulletin, probe into no-bed syndrome, which led to the death of a 29-year-old engineer, to begin today. And CTAC suspends a month-long strike after government releases funds. Let's get into the details of these stories now. The Health Minister, Kwabena Minta Kando, is set to chair a committee investigating the circumstances